Skibbity bop bop, skibbity boop boop, skibbity skibbity skibbity. That's right, I got that skibbity riz. Emio the Smiling Man, for all the millennials who embrace my cringe, thank you for staying on by. welcome back to the visual novel experience, your bedtime story on a Friday night, the ManokAdobo channel, Emio the Smiling Man. And, you know, I'm playing the core investigation music because I feel like we are close to the resolution of this mystery, the murder of Eisuke Sasaki. It's been a long investigation with many dead ends, many just grasping at straws kind of clues. But finally, like, things are starting to connect. For whatever reason, I don't know. Like, we're looking into the disappearance of Makoto, we're looking into the Smiling Man, we're looking into, like, rumors. And you think they're all separate, but somehow, like, why does Junko have the tie from the middle school? Why did the Smiling Man have the hair clip that Junko lost as a child? Why am I a chicken? All these questions will be answered and less on the ManokAdobo stream today. Who's the man who smiled? Not me, I never smile. Let's second go. So we began chapter 10, Minoru Tsuzuki, the missing person that we were looking for, who was almost kind of a suspect 18 years ago in the serial murder case, but suddenly disappeared with a lot of blood in his apartment. Was he attacked? Did he attack somebody? Why was he just gone? We're here in the Kamematsu shopping district, which is supposedly near where he may have lived. It's only a hunch. We don't know for sure. But Mama Shoko had the deets. And you know what? She was very helpful. I liked her. Read the plot? Why not? Never played D&D. It's fun. You need a really creative DM. Eisuke Sasaki, found dead with a paper bag, similar to unsolved murders from 18 years ago. Meanwhile, you continue your canvassing at Kofuku Station using the sketches of Minoru and Makoto. You visit Mama Shoko and she says Minoru may have lived in an apartment in Kamematsu 18 years ago. Oh, that's it then. Well, alright then. Alright, we return to the dog peeing on the light pole. Wow. Look at that good pupper. Marking their territory. They deserve it. They deserve the world. I'm thinking. There must be plenty of people who know about Minoru Tsuzuki. At least like 15. So let's talk to lots of people. Let's call over to the dog. Look at this man. This is just Larry from Pokemon. He's seen things. Excuse me, do you have a moment? Huh? What is it? I'm with the Itsugi Detective Agency. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Oh, detective. Do you make a lot of money as a detective? Why do you have that face? Sir, do you think I get paid at all? I'm on an unpaid internship with Professor Oak. You are close. So, Sapphire, welcome on in. How you doing? Speaking of Pokemon, how was your stream today? Welcome. Oh, you know, I showed this off at the beginning of stream. Soul, did you see my post on Blue Sky? I got the lad. Whoa, that's a pretty good card. No, you don't get to talk about this man with dog. You're trying to get money. You'd probably want to pull that card just to sell it. Huh. It's beautiful. I got this off of one pack from the Charizard packs. I mean, like, yeah, technically I always pull one pack at a time. But for the longest time, I was pulling from the Mewtwo pack. And then when I finally got the cards I needed, I'm like, I guess I'll try the Charizard pack. And then the boy. And then here comes the boy. There he is. Welcome. I don't think I'm ever going to make a Charizard deck. Unlike the real card game, I don't think that Charizard's very viable. But still, though, it's a cool card. I really like what they've done with the full arts. I hope they print those cards in real life at some point. I would really like to have one. Yeah, I hope the Honkai Star Rail was pretty good, so. And welcome everybody. Welcome. We're playing some Smiling Man. We're doing some visual novels. We're trying to ask around for a mysterious disappearance from 18 years ago. I don't know if this man would know, but he has a dog. Do I... what? Money? Kane? Being a detective is good money, then you should hire me. I just quit my job and I'm broke. You quit your job and you have to take care of a dog? I don't think we're recruiting. Ah, damn. Okay, what do you want to talk about? I want to talk about... do you know Minoru Tsuzuki? I'm wondering if you know this man. His name is Minoru Tsuzuki. He used to live in this area. I don't recognize him, and I never heard the name. Okay, thank you. Finishing up side quests in Honkai. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I haven't, like... all these gacha games coming out, there was no way to ever have time for them. I did start Zenless Zone Zero, and it was pretty cool. I like the characters, but even then, that's just a lot of time to invest. Hope you're well too. And yeah, you know, are you playing some Pokemon TCG? Are you making a deck? I'll show the sketches. Do you know Makoto Kuze? Just looks like you know Arakami. Let's see. Sorry, I don't know him. No, sorry, don't know anything. See ya. You know, I don't know anything either, so that makes two of us. Okay, thank you. Speaking of thank you, Alice Flare, thank you for the raid. I saw you playing some Dark Cloud earlier. Oh man, I never had Dark Cloud, but I have memories of playing it at a friend's house when they first got their PS2. Oh, how you doing? Hope you're well. Alice, I saw that you got the email from the Sushi Ben people. Tatsumara, welcome on in. And getting the auditions. I don't know if you had to have like submitted the interest thing to do an audition, but I never ended up sending my interest form, whatever. But the link is generic, so I guess I could audition. Oh, this is actually perfect because I was meaning to talk about the Sushi Ben stuff. What characters do you think you're gonna audition for, Alice? Can't wait to submit your audition. I saw the list. Hold on. I need to get the list. It's so funny. Okay, I have a link somewhere. But there's a specific set of characters that I am absolutely going to audition for. Because, you know, it's like the role was made for me. It's like the role was made for me. Hold on, let me just find the picture. I got it. I think you know. Alice, if you saw the list, I think you know what I'm getting at here. Come on. Where are they at? Can I copy this image? Can I save this image? Am I gonna have to just like share it? Is this a public document? I haven't signed an NDA. It'll be fine. One of the animal characters? Wow, how did you know? Alright, we got the Sushi Ben. It's somewhere over here. Aloha GX and the Seabird boys! I'm sorry. Look at this fancy chicken man. Bird up! Just give me that Minoka Sax. You've seen the Minoka Sax, right? My emote with the Kamina shades. And of course, I'm sorry. Accent Brooklyn or Queens, New York? Well, I'm Aloha GX, and I'm the boss around here. That's probably not the tick I would go with, but it's like one of my only two accents I can do. If it shines or swims, it's mine. Now give me everything you got. It's beautiful. It's made for me. If all else fails, I'll probably audition for the Seabird boys as well. He's got a whole gang. Just a seagull man. Oh my god. Yeah, definitely. Good. Wishing you the best of luck, Alice. This is gonna be so fun if we get into the game together. Oh yeah. You know. This is what I do. This is why. Look, I'm freaking playing a visual novel right now. I should just submit this entire stream as my voice reel. Heard I'm gonna be a VA on a game. Oh yeah, I actually am confirmed in a couple of fan projects. There's a project that came out recently where it's a fan game kind of mod based on Danganronpa, but also Hat in Time, but also random other games. And yeah, I voiced the Monokuma in that. You know, when they go to trial, it's like despair. But also Max from Sam and Max. I don't know what was going through the writer's head with all the characters he chose, but he definitely put it all together. If you're more familiar with the Japanese dub. And I am confirmed for Persona 1 remake that's happening. Persona! I'm really happy with how that one's turning out. I hope it turns out. I haven't really seen much of the development side of that. I'm just voicing the character. But still, though, one of the most important characters of Persona 1. Persona! Hey, you need somebody to voice Teddy? I'm your chicken. Easy. 20 minutes. Yeah. But yeah, welcome on in. Soul Sapphire enjoyed Lurk, and anybody else that needs to lurk on from the raids, I totally understand. Just welcome to your weekly bedtime story mystery murder. Because I do be liking murder mysteries. Call me a regular Scooby-Doo. So we're investigating in this sleepy Japanese town. There's a missing person from 18 years ago who may or may not be a suspect in a case. And if they were if they were the killer in this current case after 18 years, does that mean we bring justice to the people that were just done so wrong before? I hope so. I hope it doesn't lead to a big old dead end. Alright, so we talked to the guy with the dog. Who else should we ask? Maybe the running man over there? Ruh-roh, Raggy! Keep your eyes peeled for updates. Please do, Tasu. Yeah. Excuse me? Do you have a moment? And he's gone. He was really into his music and didn't even notice me. Like in the early 90s, he was probably listening to a Walkman cassette player. Heck yeah. How about this Oba-chan over here? Hi, sorry to intrude, but may I ask you a few questions? Can I help you? I'm with the Atsugi Detective Agency, and I'm looking for someone. Okay. The town's different than it was, but I know how it used to be. Yes, do you know this man? This is a police sketch of the man who went missing 18 years ago. And the police artist is so talented that they're able to, kind of age up the person to what they would look like today. You know, don't need AI for that. This is 1990, supposedly. Don't got any of that technology. Have you seen the person in this sketch recently? His name is Minoru Tsuzuki. He used to live in this area. Maybe I've seen him before. I don't remember. So much is different than it used to be. Oh? Well, do you know if... It's the town that's different, mostly. The number of houses. There's not as many of them, you know. Anyway, thanks for showing that to me. How about the other missing person? Minoru Tsuzuki from Persona 4. I think I've seen him, maybe. I've been bad at remembering things lately. Huh? Okay then, do you know... There's fewer people around than there used to be. Thank you for chatting. Thank you, ma'am. You're cute. Can you imagine? I'll be 80 this year. It's true. Well, happy birthday. Wow. You know, that's exact... This scene right here, the old lady and then next to this little ice cream sign, that is kind of exactly... that is exactly like what I've seen in Japan when I was walking over to somewhere in Kyoto. Just on the way to the restaurant I was going to, I passed by this little row of little side stalls with restaurants on them. I was able to get some meat skewers and whatnot. And on one side of the road was just this little tea house that looked kind of exactly like this, with an old lady just sitting at the front on a little folding chair. And then I saw the little ice cream sign, and I'm like, you know what? It's kind of warm. I could use some ice cream. I'm like, sumimasen, ice cream onegai shimasu. Or would it be kudasai? It would be kudasai. And then she's just asking the flavor, and I'm like, ramune onegai shimasu. I got a little ramune ice cream. It was delicious. This little old lady just took like a little ice cream machine packet and put it in the machine and pressed the button. It was adorable for some reason. And it was just, small town Japan. Just this little machine that probably, like, she's been using it since the 80s. I don't know. It didn't look exactly clean, but I still trust that it's been doing its duty for like 30 years. Heck yeah. Like, this is the kind of stuff you won't see unless you go to, like, the more countryside areas of Japan. You can't, it's not enough to just go to Tokyo, Even though you could spend like 2 weeks in Tokyo and still not see everything. Hi, Come in! We have great deals on asparagus and bamboo shoots today! Wow, vegetables. Ah, shit, where's the special sale tag I was supposed to put up? The simple things are so nice at times. I like the simple things. I like the rain in spring. Got fancy chicken wings and french fried onion rings. You can tempt me with a diamond-plated pearl. You can tempt me with all the riches in the world. But I'll stay right here and keep the simple things. 5 points to whoever can remember where that's from. And he's gone. How about this lady in the leopard print? You're not the Obitarian from Yakuza 0, are you? Nah, you don't have the dyed hair. Pardon me, do you have a moment to chat? Yes, what's wrong? I'm with the Utsugi Detective Agency and I'm looking for someone. Amazing, a detective! Oh my gosh, you're really young! You're really lucky to have found me. I'm a very well-informed auntie. Oh, thank you. Do you know this man? Do you recognize this person? His name is Minoru Tsuzuki. He lived in this area 18 years ago. Minoru Tsuzuki? Oh yeah, I know Minoru Tsuzuki. What, you do? Is this the first lead we've had all game? Really? I mean, I haven't seen him recently. I mean, that makes sense, 18 years. I remember a name like that, yeah. I'm pretty sure he worked at a garage around here. I don't know if that's what he looked like, though. It's been a long time. Is that garage still in business? Like an auto shop? Oh, yeah, and they're still going strong. It's called Todoroki Motors. It's an easy name to remember since Todoroki is the kanji for car 3 times. It is? Oh, that's funny. That's good business right there. Yes, welcome to, was it, Densha? Turn right at the corner, then go straight. You'll find it at the end of the residential street. See, that's kind of puns that only work in kanji. Todoroki, 3 cars, got it. Thank you so much. You've been a huge help. But what about Makoto Kuze? Ooh, I don't know him. Oh my, but it's frustrating to realize there are things even I don't know. Yeah, thank you. Great of you to help. Oh, she's angry. I think I'll go to Todoroki Motors. Todoroki. Isn't that guy from My Hero Macadamia Nut? Nope. I'm glad to be of service. I can just tell something good is going to happen today, can't you? Stay safe out there for Auntie. Thanks, ma'am. Yes, I will. Thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimashita. I mean, I have a lead, but just in case, I'll talk to the man selling fish over here. What is that, a red snapper? The fishmonger. Yeah, Iron Man's lesser-known villain. Instead of the ironmonger, it's the fishmonger. Excuse me. Welcome. We got some nice horse mackerel today. I apologize, but you don't look familiar. Have you just moved to the neighborhood? Actually, I'm with the Utsugi Detective Agency. Yeah, I'm here looking for someone. Do you have a minute to talk? I can if you're quick, yes. Alright, let's get this over with. You probably won't know anything. Do you recognize the person in this sketch? His name is Minoru Tsuzuki. He used to live here 18 years ago. Tsuzuki? Minoru Tsuzuki? Nah, I've been doing business here for over 20 years, and I ain't never seen him. Oh, okay. How about Makoto? Who's that? I don't know. Okay. I gotta get back to work. Sorry, I can't help you. Okay, thank you. Okay, bye. Todoroki. I want to see the kanji for car 3 times. Why are we at the middle school? I guess now that we're close to the end of the game, we're just gonna hop back and forth. Yeah, Ayumi was like, she was trying to think where she saw that tie pattern, and we had that dumb puzzle where it's like, where have I seen a tie that looks like this? And I'm like, okay, I'll choose the 3 middle school students who have 1 necktie and 2 bow ties. And she's like, nah, that's not it. I'm like, okay, I'm going to show Detective Utsugi because he's wearing a necktie, even though, like, obviously he's not the right answer. And then Ayumi's just like, which of these 3 people has a tie with a pattern? I'm like, the middle schooler! Ah! It's like when you're watching Dora the Explorer and she's just like, that's right! We have to use brute force! Bang, bang. Must be lunchtime. I should call Fukuyama. Oh, I just need, not that call, using the phone call. But first, I'll call me. I'm sure he's busy with his investigation, so I don't want to bother. But the temptation to call 117 instead. What if I call the police? Just in case. Yes, this is emergency call and face. 119, what is your emergency? Hey, stop the prank calls. There's people with real emergencies trying to call. Oops. Sorry. Alright, ring, ring, ring. Huh? Not picking up. Maybe he's still in class. We're gonna get him in trouble. Oh no. Oh, hi. Hello. His phone is ringing. Oh, Fukuyama? Sorry to keep you waiting, Tachibana. I didn't have time to answer the phone, so I ran here. Okay. Would you like to pick it up? I wish he'd just show up normally. Oh. Well, now that you're here. Yes, of course, Tachibana. Follow me. I'll show you to the reception room. All right. Thank you. Just as long as the door doesn't lock behind us. I'm sorry I couldn't get us someplace fancier to meet. It's not a problem at all. Thanks for taking the time out of your day. Of course, Tachibana. Doshita. I'm thinking. Let's ask about the tie sample. Fukuyama, I need to get straight to the point. Oh, the tie. I have it right here. Right, we were gonna borrow one. Thank you for letting me borrow it. I know it's kanji on the tie, but it kind of looks like little space invaders. So, you think the tie will help you with your investigation? I do. It's possible this tie is the key to solving the case. Oh, wow. I'm glad I could help out. Okay, bye. I got to borrow a tie so I can go back to the office now. Why is he looking at me like that? I don't like it. Okay, thank you for the tie. I gotta go now. Hern. Okay. Can I leave? Hern. I will look. I will look at him. He's acting kind of weird. I'm curious about how he's acting, but I think it's time to leave. Okay, bye. Thank you for the tie. Fukuyama, thank you for your time today and for letting me borrow the tie. Well, I'll be off now. Tachibana. Yes? I hate to ask, but can you meet with me after class? Oh no. Oh no, this is all Adobo's fault. Adobo made him jealous. Yeah. Sure. After class, you mean like next month, right? Yeah, you know, next month. How far am I going? I think I'm lost already. What is happening here? Let's see, 3 kanji for cars. I guess maybe Todoroki Motors is a little further? And then a gremlin sneaks up behind me. What's going on? Rumpelstiltskin. Huh? Hey! Hey! What are you doing, kid? What are you doing? Stop that right now. Somebody died. Ah. Okay. Alright. I see. Get out of here! Get out of here, you little kids. Hello? What a strange thing to become a fad. I should get going. I just wanted to see the garage. The smiling man was 3 kids in a trench coat. Just like that character from BoJack Horseman. No. Vincent Adult Man is an adult man. He's not 3 kids in a trench coat. That would be strange. That would be absolutely silly. I should have known he'd want to meet me here again. But he seems a little off today. I wonder what's wrong. Sorry to take up more of your time today, Tachibana. Not a problem. I enjoy having tea with you. Definitely don't drink the tea this time. That's nice to hear. Fukuyama, what's wrong? So what's going on? I can tell something's on your mind. Tachibana. Touch banana? Yes? Do you know what today is? I don't know, Jack and Rose's anniversary from Metal Gear Solid 2? No? Today is my payday. Kyowa. Oh? You know what that means, don't you, Tachibana? Do I? Yes. Today is the day we order tiramisu. Excuse me, waiter! 2 tiramisu and milk tea sets, please. Sure thing, coming right up. I hope you'll stay and eat with me. I mean, I'm not really hungry, you know. I'm just hungry for mystery. That's really all I need to eat today. That's my girl dinner. Our culprits are Ayumi and the 3 kids. The smiling man is Ayumi standing on top of the 3 kids in a trench coat, wearing 4 paper bags. That's my final answer. You had darker thoughts of what was going to happen. You know, I just have a suspicion. It's just Fukuyama has been a little off since the very beginning of the game. He's the man that stands this close to you. No personal space. And that alone isn't, like, you know, maybe he's just friendly. But also just, like, why is he skulking around? And, like, and it's stalking like middle schoolers, huh? Huh? You know, it makes more sense in context, but also it's still kind of messed up. Because this will be the last tiramisu set of my life, after all. Eh? Nani? What? Thank you for waiting. Here's 2 sets of tiramisu and milk tea. Let's eat! Yep, don't you know, I am deathly allergic to tiramisu. I take 1 bite and I die on the spot. It happened before. Let's eat! Alright, Fukuyama, are you a drama teacher? What should I do? I guess I'll just eat it for now. Don't eat it. Don't do it. Don't touch it. Call the police. Call 119. I will look at the tiramisu. It looks delicious. What if I take his tiramisu instead? You know, if you ever think you're gonna get poisoned, you just swap your food with the person trying to poison you. Unless they're thinking that you were gonna do that. So then you swap it and then you pretend to eat it. Well, anyway, let's eat. Tachibana. Yeah, okay. Take the fork. Thanks for the food. Itadakimasu. It's delicious. They have the best tiramisu here. The absolutely best. Saiho. I am both ecstatic and thrilled to be able to enjoy it with you. Tiramisu is made with ladyfingers, Fukuyama being sus. We are forming a memory that will last a lifetime. Yeah, I think you're a drama teacher, actually. The tiramisu here is perfect. The balance of sweetness and bitterness, topped off with a lemony scent and polished to a mirror sheen. Okay, that's just the gun from Metal Gear Solid 3. It's just like when I was younger. I need to ask you something if you don't mind. What did you mean by the last tiramisu set of your life? Remember when I told you I was a majestic warrior in the name of education? Of course I do. And you also said that this restaurant is like an oasis for you, right? Yes, but look at me. You sense it too, right? Are you about to be fired? I'm not a warrior. And I don't deserve an oasis. Oh, are you doing the guilt thing again? Huh? I'm a failure as a teacher. Oh? And what do you mean by that? I love the tiramisu set. I'll say it again, because I really want the world to know. I love the tiramisu set! That much? Huh? The milfil is good too, but the tiramisu is exceptional. Alright, are you doing some sort of like Soseki Natsume metaphors over here or what? Just spit it out, man. I eat it on payday. I spend all my days as a teacher thinking about it, looking forward to it, craving it. But that ends today. Never again. But why? But why male models? Take another bite? I would love to have more, but I think I'd best focus on him right now. I mean, he doesn't seem to want to focus. Why does he suddenly think he's unfit to be a teacher? It must be related to Megumi. Oh, come to think of it, I didn't get a chance to see how Megumi's doing. Has something else happened since I saw her last? Ask about Megumi. Fukuyama, about Megumi. Oh, Megumi.
Yeah?
I feel so badly for her because I'm the one who killed Eisuke. It was me. Okay, he's gonna be like, oh, because I didn't protect him. Oh, because I led him down the wrong way. Oh, because he was called to the pump station. I'm like, you should go check it out. No. Damn it, that means he didn't actually do it. I was so hoping he was gonna be the smiling man. What? Okay. Cool. And what do you mean? I realized I was responsible for Eisuke's death. He's blaming himself because he was the one who made Megumi just like... She was so depressed after he rejected her, and then the Eisuke found out, and then Megumi was so embarrassed, and then it made Eisuke think that Megumi didn't like him anymore, and that's what he's blaming himself for. Huh? On the day he was murdered, Eisuke fought with Megumi. If I'd paid attention and realized how Megumi felt, if I'd have talked to her, guided her the right way, Eisuke would still be alive today, and she would be happy.
Oh.
So basically, I killed him! I'm a failure as a teacher. I said I'm a warrior. All I am is a hopeless idiot! Huh? You're not even good at being mine. I'll make you eat those words! Eisuke's best friend Kohei told you guys what he knows. Think about that. He stepped forward to share his thoughts to try and help solve the case. How much courage must that have taken for a middle schooler? He's lost his best friend. His whole world is upside down right now, but he did it.
Yeah.
Worse, Kohei blames himself for not understanding how Eisuke was feeling. He was suffering so much! Poor kid! He was the same with Megumi. She was struggling, believing Eisuke's death was her fault. Look at me. I was so pleased with myself, so sure I was a great teacher. But I didn't stop any of this. Yeah, I don't know, Fukuyama, if preventing murder is, like, explicitly in your job description. I mean, like, you should care about their safety, but you didn't know that was gonna happen. Assuming that I should feel sympathy for this man and he's not secretly a murderer. I'm just saying. What if it's like he senses that the Utsugi Detective Agency is close to to solving the case, so he needs to come up with like something that makes it believable that he's not actually the killer. Like, oh, he feels so guilty. There's no way he could have done it. I'm onto you. I'm onto you, bud. You can't fool me so quick. How's she supposed to eat the tiramisu with this conversation? She's gonna feel so guilty about it.
Like, it's free, but I don't know if I should accept this.
I let the kids teach me I was great, even though I'm the one who's supposed to be the teacher. That's why I'm quitting teaching. I realize I'm not cut out for this job. The little notebook in the top right, like, do I need to really not note this down about him? It's not relevant to the case. Anyway, that's what's going on. I'm sorry I put you through this depressing conversation. Well, we should eat. The tiramisu is getting cold. Oh, right. Tiramisu is served cold. It's a cold dish. Tiramisu is getting warm. I'm thinking. I'm taking fork. I'm asking Fukuyama. Sorry to drop such a depressing topic on you.
Basachi.
What?
Your students call you Basachi because of your first name, Tsubasa. And they use that name because they're friendly with you, right?
Sure, but what does my nickname have to do with anything?
I'll tell you. You see the students off as they leave school every day since you've been a teacher, yeah?
Yeah, I thought I could maybe notice if anything is off, like if they're having trouble with anything. But I didn't notice Eisuke and Megumi's troubles. No, I think maybe I did notice, but I pretended not to. No, the truth is that I just couldn't stop thinking about my upcoming payday. The two of them. It's so terrible, but they really helped me. They showed me that I'm a bad teacher. I can at least have gratitude for that.
I think that even though teachers teach students, they have a lot to learn from them too. You know that. You said it yourself, and you accept it.
This is the part of the American TV show where everybody learns a lesson at the end and they laugh at the end, and then it just cuts with the circle just shrinking.
You're a very good teacher, in my opinion.
Tachibana.
I think it's wonderful to have a teacher who puts his heart and soul into the job.
As long as they get paid fairly for it. We need more money in education, people.
You're someone who's always there for his students. You do your best to help and protect them.
That's the kind of teacher I wanted to be. Anything for my students.
And that's why I think Megumi was attracted to you, Fukuyama.
Still a little messed up, but as long as he didn't try anything.
You worry about your students so much that you can lose sight of your surroundings and fall into mud. You know, not every teacher has students who care about his well-being like yours do.
What are you talking about?
He doesn't remember.
He doesn't remember? I need to ask you something, Tachibana. Do you think it's okay for me to continue teaching?
Of course! Your students look up to you. You're more than their teacher, you're their protector.
He did run so fast that he fell into mud. What if he has a twin brother, and his twin brother's a smiling man, and he keeps switching places with him, just to be like, just so you wouldn't suspect him. And that's how he can be in two places at once. There. Protector. No. Oh no. No! No!
What's wrong?
I'm supposed to be seeing my students off after club activities! They might be waiting for me! Maybe!
Oh, so that's why he was rushing off.
Have a safe trip home, Tachibana. I'm Tsubasa. Why would I say that?
Yeah, see you then.
That's why he's always running so fast. The running man. Sorry, Tachibana. See you again soon.
Okay, I'll handle today's check.
Okay, but you're leaving me with the tiramisu. That's the most expensive wine. Heck.
Oh, thank you very much. Take care. He's in such a hurry. Be careful not to fall, Fukuyama.
Wow, leaving me with a bill. Last time I go out for tea with you. Frick.
Tiramisu is on me today.
She looks at the bill.
100,000 yen!
We did it! We found the car place! Oh, that's what they mean, Todoroki. I'm just taking pictures of everything today. Wow, it took me so long. The sun is setting. Yeah, there it is, right there. It's the kanji for car 3 times. Car. Todoroki motazu. Actually, it says motasu, not motazu. Very important distinction. Found it! Todoroki Motors. Mitsuketazo. Todoroki Motors da. Hello. There's someone by that car. I'm sorry to intrude. Wow, is that the AE Hachiroku? No, it's not.
Yes, I'll be right there.
Now, who are you? My name is Chris Adobo. Wow, such a native Japanese name. I'm from the Atsugi Detective Agency. Detective? How can I help you? I would like to show you a picture. Oh, okay, let's talk. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm looking for Minoru Tsuzuki. I heard he works here. 18 years ago. Or at least that he used to. So I came by to see if that was true. Minoru? What do you mean you're looking for Minoru? Someone asked me to investigate Mr. Suzuki's whereabouts. Minoru is still alive? I mean, that's what we're trying to figure out. I think there's a good chance of that, yes. Give me 1 second. She just brings out a skeleton, like, you're saying he's alive? This Minoru Tsuzuki here is still alive? Like, why do you have his skeleton, ma'am? Oh, it's my Halloween decoration. I named it after him. Oh, I thought you just had his skeleton. It is his skeleton. You're a detective? Look at this man. I don't think that hat fits on his head. Yes, I'm Adobo of the Utsugi Detective Agency. I'm Todoroki, head mechanic and owner of this garage. This is my wife. Sorry I'm late in saying hello. No worries. Wow. Minoru Tsuzuki? Don't rush me. Come on in. Let's talk inside. Okay. Their living room. What, is their living room in the garage office? Or is their house connected to it? Or did they just like live next door to it? Here. Thank you. I understand Minoru Tsuzuki used to work here. Yes, he worked for me. Wow, I finally found someone who actually knows who Minoru Tsuzuki is. Are you going to find Minoru? That would be so wonderful. I mean, he might be a murderer, but... Yes, it would. Was he your son or something? I'm doing my best, so I really appreciate your help. I'm happy to give it. So ask me anything at all. I've always wondered what happened to Minoru. I want to help you find out. Thank you for your help. I will show you the picture. Is this him? Do you remember what he looks like? This sketch is an attempt to show what Minoru might look like today. It's the only tool I have, but it led me to you. I would be very interested in learning anything you know. Can you give me a better look, please? No, this doesn't look like him at all. This is actually, Minato Tsuzuki, his twin brother. It's drawn very well, don't you think, dear? Well, it's been long enough. Minoru would be about that old. I guess we're getting old, too. We first met Minoru, well, almost 20 years ago. I'll tell you, he was an interesting character from the second I saw him. I met him 20 years ago. One day, 20 years back, I'm working and... No, sometimes you can tell someone's watching. Maybe smiling. Maybe even a man. I looked up and saw someone staring at me in my work from the garage entrance. Look at that, that's when he had hair. Todoroki. So what, this would be in 1970? Huh? What the heck? This L-looking mother lover. You like cars, son? I like turtles. Close enough, you're hired. Why is he so happy? Why is he so happy about working on cars? Minoru Tsuzuki. When I said that, Minoru looked so happy. He nodded his head real fast. Yeah, cars. He grinned like a child, even though he was much older. I called him over so he could see what I was doing. He got close, watched. Very quiet the whole time. Just looking. Why is it sad music? What's going on? As Minoru stood there, his stomach started growling. Oh. Was he on the streets and then he just needed a job so that he could pay for food? And his clothes. Well, I guess you could say it was easy to tell it's been a while since he had a roof over his head. So we invited him to dinner, and they ended up letting him stay the night. Look at that hospitality, wow. These are nice people. That was ages ago. And here I was, thinking that he was just L from Death Note. I'll tell you, he was an interesting character. What kind of person was Minoru? Minoru was... He was a weird guy. Always seemed like he was keeping something hidden. He was a smiling man indeed. But he was serious about his work and always seemed like a straight shooter, you know? Unlike Daisuke from the police force. Doesn't shoot straight at all. His gun? Dangerous, but not for all the right reasons. Sure, yeah. Minoru was a well-bit guy. He ate a lot of food back then. A lot of food. Oh, did he ever? He'd eat so much rice and so fast. Bowl after bowl. If she cooked 3 cups of rice, it'd be too much for just us. But with him, we'd go through twice that. Wow. So he was kind of like a son to you guys. It always made me happy to see how much he liked my cooking. I'd make so many side dishes, too many. Didn't matter, he ate all of them too. Couldn't have been more flattered as a chef. He ate so much curry rice, I had to ask him, aren't you afraid you'll turn into a bowl of curry rice? Like the characters from One Punch Man. You eat so much lobster, you turn into a crab man. I'm so jealous. I'd say, what kind of stomach do you have? Minoru wasn't what he seemed at first. He seemed like a simple-minded, if nice guy, but he was sharper and more detail-oriented than you'd think. He was very careful with his work. Diligent. And I appreciated that. He was really quite skilled. His workmanship, and I mean this, was impeccable. I finally found people who knew Minoru Tsuzuki. I got plenty of questions for them. Yeah, Minoru suddenly showed up 20 years ago, then took off his just as quickly 2 years later. Where the hell did he go? That damn fool. He was really quite skilled. Do you know what he did before working here? From what he said, Minoru had been bouncing from one place to the next. He wasn't a local? Not so far as I know. I didn't ask him where he was from because he didn't like to talk about himself. Ah, yes. That is how guys hang out. You can be just drinking beer every day together. You just never know each other's tragic backstory. We just never ask. You didn't know? I never asked. Any idea why? Dear? Huh? Well, it's... What's wrong with Mr. Todoroki? There's something he's having a hard time talking about. What am I even asking about? There's nothing left to ask. He seems like a nice guy. I'll sip a tea. Thanks for the tea. Ouch! Oh my goodness, are you okay? Yes. I'll drink it anyway. I don't care how hot it is. That's right. Hot tea keeps your mind cool. Why is tea so soothing? He suddenly clammed up. I wonder what's wrong. I'll take him. Let's not. I'll take his wife. Let's not. I'll take your tea. Da, 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 da. What if I look at stuff around me? It's a regular living room. I guess the garage and the home are connected. Just like that curry restaurant I went to in Kyoto that was just like a little side restaurant on the side of an old couple's house. Makoto Kuze. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. She's the wife. Flowers? Maneki Neko? Tea? Ba, 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 wow, wow, wow. Yes, I do wonder what's wrong. Minoru Tsuzuki. On the day the first victim's body was found, disappeared, left behind a disturbing amount of blood. His name was never released. Whereabouts remain unknown. He'd be 43 years old. He was taken in by Todoroki Motors. He met Mr. and Mrs. Todoroki 20 years ago. He simply disappeared. He was a drifter. There's something I haven't seen yet? Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. I'm running out of things to do. I can't call or ask. I've looked at pretty much everything in the game. Oh, I just had to look at him a couple of times? I can see you have a good soul. Alright, cool. Thank you for... I just look at him 3 times? Was that it? I was trying to hurry up. There's an ad starting in 3 minutes. I'm probably gonna get raided right before then. I can see you have a good soul. Huh? Minoru had eyes like yours. Oh. You're right. Now here you are trying to find Minoru. One good soul searching for another. It's not a bad deal. Okay. I'll tell you what I know. Thank you. I would very much like to know, but we're gonna take a little quick break because I feel like it's gonna take a while, and we have an ad in 2 minutes that I cannot snooze anymore. So we'll leave you with this. Do I leave you with this sad music? No. We're just gonna take a regular little break, and we'll be right back in 3 minutes, y'all. Okie dokie. Be right back. We are back. We are here with contemplative music for you. Hello, hi, welcome back to Emio the Smiling Man. We're about to learn the truth behind Minoru Tsuzuki. To even think he was ever a suspect in the murder. But how? What were the circumstances behind him disappearing so suddenly? Did he get caught up in something? Why is it... I don't know, he seemed like a nice guy. Egg, Weedy, welcome, back again. You're just in time to learn about the truth behind Minoru Tsuzuki. We tracked him down. We tracked him down to his former place of employment 18 years ago, 20 years ago even, at a small town not too far away. He used to work at an auto shop called Todoroki Motors, and this is Todoroki and his wife. They used to know him. Minoru was... well, he spent time in a juvenile detention center. Oh? I never asked what he did to land him in there. I told him I wouldn't ask, and they didn't have to say anything to me if he didn't want to. A juvenile detention center? Minoru got certified as a mechanic when he was at the juvenile detention center. He said he'd always loved cars. I didn't know what put him in detention, but I could see he'd busted his ass to climb up from where he was. I liked him so much I offered him the chance to work with me full-time. I gave him a place to live, and he worked in my garage for a while. Minoru is very serious and honest. So honest. Like a child. Part of me feels like whatever put him into in juvie just like kind of robbed him of a little bit of his childhood. Because from what we've known of him, he seems like a bit childish but earnest. So maybe he got framed for something that he didn't do? Indeed. They really cared for him. Who is Minoru Tsuzuki? Minoru Tsuzuki is the man that went missing 18 years ago with the apartment that was all bloody. Even in that sketch, still a good soul. Like a child, maybe he was too naive and got framed. Yeah, like, I don't know, like, maybe he's just, like, because they say, like, his personality was, like, he seems simple, but he's surprisingly sharp. I'm getting, like, I'm getting a little bit of vibes like he may have been on the spectrum, but, like, he's a kind-hearted soul, and he legitimately wanted to be a good person, but people would just, like, take advantage of him. Like, maybe that he would just, like, trust people because he wouldn't be able to tell whether they were, like, trying to take advantage of him, and maybe that's how he got framed. I don't know, I'm just coming up with something in my head, but it seems likely. He and his... No, he's not the father. The father is the first victim was Ayaka Hashizume, and then the father was Manabu Hashizume. But, a little bit completely separately from that, Minoru Tsuzuki went missing around the same time. He is somebody that knew the first victim, but he was 25 at the time, and Ayaki Hashizume was only 17 at the time. So, something that we still don't know is how... Something we still don't know is how Minoru Tsuzuki and Ayaka Hashizume are connected. So, I don't know if I don't think they would have, like, gone to school together at all, but maybe they said, okay, it says here she's a factory worker. So maybe she used to work at, like, an auto part factory? Yeah, like, a lot of... I'm just afraid that he got taken advantage of. People that innocent get to tend to get the bad lot in life. And it's a little sad. I was glad Minoru was here. He helped me out a lot. Was there anyone else that stands out in your mind? Was there anything else that stands out in your mind regarding Minoru? Let's see. Minoru was extremely awkward. He rarely spoke to anyone but us. I suppose you say he was a man of few words. He didn't say much to us either. Not really. But I could tell he was kind. See, it's interesting that this game is kind of framed through the lens of the 90s. Because it was before a lot of that stuff was, like, understood. Like, maybe like... Yeah, maybe he was, like, never diagnosed because it was the 90s. They didn't know much about it back then. I admit, I was always surprised at how little he spoke. I wonder if I'm forgetting anything. You know, quiet as he was, I do remember something Minoru said one day that really stood out. He said someday he'd like to give his sister a ride in his car. He has a sister? Was his sister Ayaka? What? Minoru had a sister? I don't know if his family ever took care of him. So I thought I should help him as much as I could. I thought he'd need a driver's license, so I got him his license. It made him so happy. Those were good days. The best days. It was like having a new family. I thought those days would last for a long time. Well, it's like this. One day, Minoru suddenly said he was quitting. Really? So Minoru quit before he disappeared. Like he knew something was going to happen? Did he give a reason for quitting? No, not to me. Minoru had his mind made up, so I didn't press. I did give him a car, though, as a parting gift. An entire-ass car, holy shit. Damn, I want a free car. A car? Alright, kuruma. I was saying densha. Densha is train. Car, kuruma. Loved him like a son. It was a used car on the verge of being scrapped, but it was still a car. I gave Minoru the keys and told him, "You have to pay for the gas, I'm sorry. She'll take you anywhere you want to go." He just smiled so big. I wanted to complain about him quitting so suddenly, but he was so happy, it didn't matter what I was thought. I thought he was such a smiling man. Huh. Then Minoru drove away. He and the car just disappeared. I'm sure he kept it working just fine. Oh, right. There was one more thing I gave Minoru. What's that? Sheet metal shears. Scissors? Why? Minoru was good at sheet metal work. It was his first job. That's oddly specific. Minoru said he was going with his sister. I thought he ought to take the sheet metal tool he was used to using. Wondered if maybe once they got where they were going, he'd get back into the car business. With his skills in those shears, he could go anywhere. But even then... Oh... I'm trying to think what importance would the shears have. Minoru was lucky having that kind of boss. Yeah, like, with how bad of a lot he had in life to begin with, someone who just would take him in and give him an honest job, like, without even asking too much about, like, his situation. Like, as long as he did the work, as long as he was a good lad, who cares, apparently. Like, yeah, like, you know? Is it true? About the blood they found in his home? Minoru was always a good person. Did he get mixed up in a bad situation? Mr. and Mrs. Todoroki talk about Minoru Tsuzuki like he's their own child. It must have been heartbreaking when he left them. You just noticed Mr. Todoroki? Yeah, they're Mr. and Mrs. Todoroki. They own the Todoroki Motors. That's the name of the auto shop that they work. Well, that Minoru and him worked. Drink tea. Did you tell the police back then what you just told me? There were 2 detectives that came sniffing around here. I told them we had a Minoru Tsuzuki who worked here, but he quit. I don't know where he went. I truly don't know where Minoru went, and I didn't tell those detectives any of the things I told you about him. Good man. They seemed so suspicious of him. Yeah, like, what makes him a suspect besides the blood in his apartment? I even kept it a secret that I gave Minoru a car. I don't know what else to say except, I hope you find him. We're counting on you. Please find Minoru. Help him if you can. He has no one in the world but us. We never heard him talk about any friends. Friends. Yeah. Yep, better Todoroki than Endeavor. Todoroki. We never heard him talk about any friends. They haven't said anything about Ayaka Hashizume yet. But they happen to know. This is what I'm wondering. Exactly. My Hero Academia Macadamia Nut. Todoroki's the fire ice kid, right? And his dad is the fire guy. I haven't really watched My Hero Macadamia past season 3. Or was I on season 3? I don't know. Is it worth finishing? Would y'all say? I know there are people that are disappointed in the ending, but like, look, sometimes Deku works at McDonald's. It's fine. Yeah, eh? We got the eh? Alright, Haru, I see how it is. But you know, if Deku works at McDonald's, I think that's a good ending. He can finally fix the McFlurry machines legally. Did Minoru ever mention a woman named Ayaka Hashizume? Ayaka Hashizume. Personal thing. Yeah, sometimes I wonder, like, for every anime that like takes 50 years to finish and then just ends in a way that people don't like, if you were coming at it fresh from the very beginning, having the ability to watch everything start to finish, would you be as disappointed? Or would it still be worth just watching, just for funs? You know? Like, what? It's gonna be so weird if One Piece doesn't live up to the hype after, like, over decades of being on the air in a manga. But it has to. Oda's a genius. We have to trust him. Think it'd be worth watching? Ayaka Hashizume. Do you know her? No, never heard the name. I don't know if Minoru ever had any lady friends. So they aren't familiar with Ayaka Hashizume. Well, I've taken up a lot of their time. But like, what if it's his sister? What if, like, for reasons they have a different family name? Like, maybe because of what happened to Minoru as a kid, like, his family disowned him and he had to change his last name. Or maybe it's like a pseudonym, you know? Maybe Ayaka is his sister. And that would make Manabu his dad? Well, I've taken up a lot of their time. Is there anything else I should ask? I started this company, almost 40 years ago. Really? That long? Yes, indeed. I've been doing this for maybe twice as long as you've been alive. Oh. It's a small company, so my wife helps me out. She's got a death grip on the purse strings. That's a little rude, isn't it? Maybe, but it's true, though. They seem to be joking, but who can tell? I'd like to retire sometime, but I don't have anyone who can take over the business for me. I wish Minoru were here. Huh. I'll take it over. Who cares about being a detective? Todoroki. Drink the tea. This couple saw Minoru Tsuzuki as a member of their family, but I'm only looking for him so I can solve Eisei's murder. If I tell them about why I'm really here... As a detective, I should tell them, but also I should promise them that I won't tell the police anything they told me today. What is it? You look like you want to say something. There's no link between the smiling man and Minoru. Anything I say will just make these people feel badly. No, it's nothing. Just thinking things through. I've heard what I wanted to hear. Now it's time for me to leave. But I don't have any leads. Beef. I need to stop saying beef. Freaking echoes of wisdom. Echoes of wisdom put beef in my brain. Thank you for your time. My apologies for staying so long. Do I make a new emote? Do I make Manoka beef? Beef! I'll get going now. Take care. And get home safe. If you find Minoru, tell him I said hello. Then grab him with both hands and bring him here. Getting us so worried. I'm gonna give him a good lecturing. You got it. What do you think, chat? Take your bets. Is Minoru still alive or not? I hope he is. I would like some sense of closure in this wacky story. It left an echo in my brain. Thank you, detective, for coming all this way. Thank you for your help. My husband had thought of doing paperwork to make Minoru family so he could take over the garage. Oh. I agreed, of course, so if you find Minoru, please tell him he can come back anytime. I understand. I definitely will tell him. Thank you very much. Where are you, Minoru? Where are you? Could Minoru be the eggplant brother? The ages don't quite add up, because Minoru was 25 at the time, and eggplant brother went missing at like age 12 or something. So, unfortunately, no, but there's gotta be some connection. Welcome back, Chris. Wow. How did today's investigation go? I spoke with the owner of Todoroki Motors over in Kamimatsu about Minoru Tsuzuki. Man, I'm so glad that I'm able to pronounce Japanese names. I gotta roll it off the tongue. Todoroki Motors over in Kamimatsu about Minoru Tsuzuki. Yeah, imagine being Bill Farmer, voicing Detective Date from Yakuza. He said in interviews, like, the hardest part about being a voice actor in a Yakuza game, he just does not know how to pronounce Japanese names. He's like, Kiryu Kazuma. Ah, yeah, I know Kiryu. Kiryu Kazuma. That's him. We all know that Taichi Suzuki is a pseudonym. Sugoi janai. Wait, sugoi janai? Doesn't that mean that's not great?
That's great! So what did you hear?
This couple's so sweet, they probably don't have any kids. Yeah, maybe they couldn't have kids, and that's why they were so happy to have, like, an employee they could see as a child. All about how he came to work there, his personality, everything. From what I've heard, Minoru Tsuzuki doesn't sound like the kind of person we're hunting. But he did spend time in a juvenile detention center, so something must have happened in his youth.
Oh, interesting. Anyway, let's review what you learned at Todoroki Motors.
I'm thinking. Based on what I've gathered today, I'll try to speculate. I don't want to look at myself. Dang it, why did I think? Todoroki Motors. I will look at Ayaka. At Ayumi, not Ayaka Hashizume. Janai means isn't it in this context. I see. Okay, okay.
What is it?
Just looking. Let me save real quick. How many slots do I get? Jeez, 21. Review. While at Todoroki Motors, I learned that Minoru Tsuzuki is already dead. Still missing. Still missing. Yay. Yay, Nick. I saw that post on social media that's like, oh man, it took me this long to find out, to realize that the Japanese particle ne is just Japanese for in it. And it's like, yeah, it makes sense. And apparently etymology over here, ne comes from Portuguese. There's like a Portuguese phrase that kind of sounds like ne, which literally just means isn't it? So it literally is just in it.
So the couple that runs Todoroki Motors don't know Minoru Suzuki's whereabouts either.
The post was funny, but it makes sense. Human language is so fascinating. I took a linguistics class in college just because, like, yeah, like, sometimes you don't really think about how you use words in whatever language, in English, and whatever language may be native to you. But if you grow up, like, bilingual, or in a bilingual family, I did not grow up bilingual, but I did grow up around my parents always speaking Filipino, and they never really taught me, which in the one hand is a little bit of a sadness that I never got to learn it, but at the same time, I was able to kind of pick up like, hey, the grammar is different. Hey, like translation isn't just saying the exact words in the other language. It's about interpreting. It's about like understanding intent. It's about understanding cultural differences. And that's the kind of stuff that is helping me learn Japanese right now. It definitely helped me learn Spanish back in high school. Minoru didn't talk a lot, but there's one thing he definitely dreamed of doing. That dream was to give his sister a ride in his own car. He always thought in it is short for isn't it, and only the English shorten it for some reason. Yeah, that's basically it. It's mostly a phrase. It is a shortening. It's a contraction, kind of. It's mostly used in kind of British English. To give his sister a ride in his own car, in it. He had a sister? Imoto. His little sister. That's what it sounds like. But he quit Todoroki Motors with almost no warning. Mr. Todoroki gave Minoru 2 gifts. The first was a brand old car. I would imagine it's in the entry for Mr. Todoroki. Car. And the second was shears. But why is that important? Sheet metal shears. Yes, a car and a pair of sheet metal shears. Mr. Todoroki gave them as a parting gift. We're learning new things and the case is getting pretty complicated. Let's be careful, okay? Yeah, I agree. What's wrong? Something on your mind? I was just thinking. I would really like to try tiramisu. If only I knew a good place to get some. We've learned a lot, but I still can't find a connection between Minoru Tsuzuki and Eisuke Sasaki. We're not getting to the bottom of anything, even though we keep investigating. Don't try to rush it. It's not like you. Yeah. Eh? Mosh mosh. Oh, the phone's ringing. Hey, I think it's yours. Please don't tell me it's Daisuke again being like, you gotta get over here, boy detective. More emergencies keep happening. Okay. I'm gonna read it without looking at the text. It says, Shakushin, Shaku, what? Utsugi Sensei. It says it's Utsugi Sensei. Oh, hey, you're right. It's Mr. Utsugi. Mr. Tsuzuki, how are you? Hi. We're gonna finally learn about the urban legend. We're gonna finally find out. Hello, Chris. I've traced the origin of the Smiling Man story to Iromo Village. Iromo Village? Are you sure? Yeah, I realized that I gave Utsugi and Tsubasa the same voice. It's okay, they'll never talk to each other, right? Whoa, what's going on here? That's the thumbnail. Easy. Oh. I think Adobo is definitely okay with this situation. Iromo Village is practically a ghost town. Older population. Most visitors are people going to or from the city. It was difficult to find anyone who knew much value. But I finally found someone who knew the origins of the Smiling Man. The story seems to stem from events that took place 30 years ago in the village. However, it's not a story about a killer wearing a paper bag and terrorizing the populace. Oh? It's just like Fukuyama said! As the story spread, it mutated into what we think of as the Smiling Man today. And I'm certain what happened 18 years ago had a big effect on the legend. Somehow, even though those details never truly leaked to the public,
I'll tell you more when I get home. Until then.
So what, did Mr. Utsugi just stay like an entire week in Irumo village?
There's someone involved in this story whose name I think you'll recognize.
Minoru Tsuzuki. Is he in Irumo village?
Do you know who I'm talking about?
It's... Makoto Kuze? Minoru Tsuzuki? Given that the title of this chapter is Minoru Tsuzuki, is it Minoru Tsuzuki? Minoru Tsuzuki, right?
That's right.
He's there? He's just been hanging out?
The assumption is that Suzuki disappeared and died. But even if that's the case, I believe he was deeply connected to the case. Keep up the good work, you two.
I think Utsugi's just saying, like, hey, there's a connection here. Understood. Leave it to us. Adobo is just like thinking, you know, this phone has speakerphone, but hey, you know, I won't turn it on. I won't turn it on. Then Ayumi won't have to be close to me. Leave it to us.
I'm counting on you two to keep the investigation going until I'm back.
What is the connection? Tell us, Atsugi-sensei! Tell us! Well, there's our connection between Minoru Tsuzuki and the Smiling Man. It seems likely Megumi and Detective Kuze saw Minoru just as the Smiling Man, doesn't it? Huh. Huh. But, oh. No, but he's not a murderer, and he's not somebody that would, like, call Eisuke to the pumping station. I think, okay, so the original legend maybe is about a man who's just, like, trying to cheer people up. Maybe he legitimately just wanted to help people. If that's the case, that would give us Eisuke's murderer. Well, now I feel like we're a step away from solving the whole case. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm so far away. Yeah, that's the spirit. I'm thinking. Yes. If Minoru Tsuzuki is the Smiling Man, he's probably hiding in Kofuku City. I'll go back to Todoroki Motors tomorrow and chat with the owner some more. I don't know, we might be going down the wrong path. You're a genius, Mr. Utsugi. Oh, yeah, no. But when I was on the phone, she was close. Oh, I almost forgot something important. Important how? The tie you told me about yesterday. I borrowed one because I had a hunch. Ah. Here it is. What do you think? Does it have the same kanji? I think it does. It looks similar to the one I saw, but it's... Where did this tie come from? Oh, is it not the same? Did I take a picture of the old one? Hold on. Did I take a picture of the other tie? Is it like inverted? Oh, I don't have a picture. Gosh dang it. I have nice water. Some nice water right there. Amazing looking water in this game. I borrowed it from Mr. Fukuyama. It's a tie from Minami Daisan Junior High School uniform. Oh? It's similar, but not this. Is that like the teacher's tie or something? Oh! That pattern! It's like the stripes are thicker on that one. It's not exactly the same though. Is it like an older pattern? An older design? Why would it be though? I think it's the same one I saw in the tie in Detective Kuze's apartment. Huh? Why would a tie from Minami Daisan Junior High School be in Detective Kuze's apartment? Huh. Hey, you know the picture of Eisuke that Inspector Kamada showed me at the pumping station? It didn't have a tie! I don't think Eisuke was wearing a tie!
Oh? So what happened to Eisuke's tie? Maybe it's the one you saw in Detective Kuze's apartment.
I don't know. It looked like a tie from Minami Daisan Junior High School, but it's possible Eisuke took it off once he got home. There's just no guarantee that the tie in Detective Kuze's apartment belonged to Eisuke, but why would she have it? There was a motorcycle spotted near where the body was found, and Detective Kuze rides a motorcycle. And she had a tie that looked just like the one he could have worn in her apartment. I don't want to think about it, but is it possible? Could Detective Kuze be a suspect in Eisuke's murder? See, that's what I'm wondering. And okay, so like she's told us that she saw the smiling man outside her apartment, but that was her eyewitness testimony. She could have made it up in order to get us to come to her place, so that maybe I would see the tie. It was just like planted there for me to find. Maybe it's a red herring of some kind? No, why would she want me to find that, though? And what about the hair clip?
Hey, I was wondering.
Dakedo.
I think it's possible that Detective Kuze sees the tie as evidence?
Why the tie specifically? Huh. Even if she did, it's strange that she'd keep it at home instead of turning it over to forensics.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow. What's going on? Maybe Detective Kamihara. I should talk to him rather than speculate. Maybe Detective Kamihara does make out with Kuze sloppy style.
Hello, Kamihara here.
Sorry for calling so late. Do you have a moment?
Huh? What's up?
Is there any chance you can meet tomorrow morning?
Anything for the boy detective? I'll try to make time before work.
Thank you. I'll just wait for you in front of the Utsugi Detective Agency if that's alright.
You got it, buddy. See you then. Okay. On the rock.
Yep. See you tomorrow. On the rock. Detective Kamihara came and met with me the next morning, and we chatted as he drove. In the back of my mind, I was probably hoping he'd laugh off my suspicions about Detective Kuze. I would have liked him to say, "What are you talking about? You're overthinking it." We're flashing forward, eh? Chapter 11. Suspicion! Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. That was an odd transition. Like, why was I thinking that, but it was like I was narrating it? Like, it would probably made more sense if it faded to black and then it said, "Oh, Kamihara picked me up the next morning." Why was I just like thinking it? It's a little bit weird of a translation.
So what's up, boy detective? To what do I owe the pleasure of your cold call? Cause if you're just missing me, then hey, I'm here anytime you need a little dice in your life.
Hey, don't quit your day job. No, that's not it.
Ah, too bad. So, you seem a little bit off. What's bugging you?
I just need to talk to you about something.
What? Don't tell me you solved the case. Or do tell me, who did it? Really?
I was just wondering how Detective Kuze is doing, you know, lately, with everything that happened.
Worried about my senpai, huh? She doesn't seem any different than usual, to be honest. I mean, I did see her practically jump out of her skin the other day at an unexpectedly loud clunk sound. But even I flinched at that. Anybody would.
I see.
What are you getting at anyway? Is there something you're stuck on?
Neckties. Yes, neckties.
Huh? When Eisuke was found, he was wearing his school uniform, but not his tie, right? That's right. Don't tell me that the boy detective found his tie somehow.
Well, I found a tie in Detective Kuze's apartment that looked like the ones they wear at the junior high.
What? Hold on. Let me find a place to park.
Eh? Nani? Okay. You're serious now, huh? Oh, no more driving and vibing. Well, now I won't tell you.
Between the motorcycle and the tie, could Detective Kuze really be a suspect?
Look at him. He's never been so serious in his life. He seems upset, which is natural given the conversation we had. I will show you Makoto Kuze. I will ask about Kuze.
Have you heard anything from Detective Kuze about it? No, nothing in particular.
So I was in her apartment waiting for both of you to return when I noticed the box on the floor. A few things were spilling out, so I thought I'd help tidy up and put the box on the table. But that's when I noticed the tie. It looked like the ones they wear at Minami Daisan Junior High.
Why would she have that tie? Don't you think it's a little sus? So you think? Huh? You actually think she's the culprit? You think Junkei Kuze killed Eisuke Sasaki, then took his tie and keeps it at her place?
Well,
that's all you have to say? I'll take it as a yes.
that's not exactly what I'm saying.
It's fair to wonder about why she'd have a tie like that. But suspicious is a bridge too far.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with your words, Adobo-kun. Suspicious has a very specific definition.
There are lots of reasons she could have a tie. What do you think it means? But why is it the same kind? And are you sure it's the exact same tie? Couldn't the pattern just be similar?
The pattern looks like it contains the emblem from Minami Daisan Junior High, so...
Really? Looks like? Did you actually compare a genuine tie with this one?
I did, actually. No, I didn't go that far. Well, I mean, I got an example.
Well, then you have insufficient evidence.
I got the penalty in Ace Attorney. Judge, no! Maybe she's covering Daisuke. Maybe Daisuke did it. He's getting aggressive. This is the most serious he's ever been as being a detective.
So, be real with me. Do you really think Detective Kuze is the killer? So are you going to answer my question or what?
I don't think Detective Kuze is the culprit. Yet. Why say yet? That means you're going to.
Yet? Wow.
I'm thinking. I think it's a lost cause. I don't have enough evidence to convince Detective Kamihara of my suspicions. Is this like a bridging point to the true ending of the game and I should have been collecting stuff this whole time? But he has to be wondering about that tie, right? Why would it be in Detective Kuze's apartment? I mean, sure, it's a long shot, but I should ask as many questions as possible at this point. Oh, Daisuke's kind of scary today. What do you mean? Motorcycle. So do you remember how I told Detective Kuze about the eyewitness account of the motorcycle? She never told you about that, did she?
Well,
that's all you have to say? I'll take that as a no. Ironic echo.
The boy detective is being cheeky. But it's true. She didn't tell me about the motorcycle. Still, what's your point?
Well, Detective Kuze rides a motorcycle.
So? I rode a motorcycle too. So does Inspector Kamada. Are we all suspects too? Even Inspector Kamada? Any other motorcycle riders on the force? You can't just pin everything on Junko. Or can you, boy detective? You don't know. You don't know her like I do. I can tell when those lips are lying. I know those lips very intimately. What do you mean by that? Nothing. Okay, let me ask you something else. Do you remember the hair clip? Oh yeah. It was in the mail slot at Detective Kusei's apartment, right? That's right. But you reacted oddly to it, remember? Huh? I mean, that tracks. How would you react if someone put a hair clip with a random name in your mail slot? You'd be creeped out, right? So would anyone. Theory number 1. Daisuke is involved majorly. Theory number 2. He and Kusei do make out sloppy style. Theory number 3. All of the above. Well, I think it's possible that the hair clip actually belonged to Detective Kusei herself. Did he just say Junko? He is actually calling her by her first name, actually. Hold on, let me listen to the sound clips. No. No, he just says senpai. No, he actually isn't using her first name. Would have been very interesting, though. Oh, man. Based on what? Detective Kusei's grandmother showed me a photo of her as a young girl wearing the same clip. Apparently, it was a treasured gift from her mother. What's more, she supposedly lost the clip the same day that Makoto disappeared. I think that explains the reaction she had. She recalled something about that night and looked away. So, what's your point? Yeah, this is the part of an Ace Attorney endgame case where you have to like show all the evidence at once, and then only then does the judge believe you. Would have been a good clue for the sloppy style. They are familiar. Besides, if it really was hers, how do you explain the name Emiko on the piece of paper? Well... Also, it didn't look like a particularly unique hair clip to me. Looks like you could buy it anywhere. You have a point. Then why are we still even talking about hair clips? Oh yeah? Well, what about the smiling man? So, about this smiling man. You know, I'm ready to believe he's real, but I have no idea who he is or what he could possibly want. Isn't it strange that Emio would show up at Detective Kusei's home? Why go there? Just a coincidence? I think he was going specifically to see Detective Kusei herself. Some people just hate cops, you know. Maybe it was some psycho out for revenge. I suppose, but isn't it strange that no one else saw him? There were no eyewitnesses. We were going on Detective Kusei's word that Emio showed up at her place. Maybe he didn't really go there. Maybe Detective Kusei made up the whole thing. That's what I was saying. It would be funny if he actually hit the the horn and it just went. Ah! Come on! You were there! You saw how she was? She was terrified, man! How can you think she was faking it? If that was acting, give her Best Actress right now! There's no way she was faking. Believe me, I know her lips. I mean, I know her. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Condoriano. I think the smiling man is Makoto. Where else would he have the hair clip? I think she's not particularly making it up, but I think she's maybe trying to cover for the smiling man because she, in her heart, knows that it's Makoto. Sorry for the outburst. Forget it. I'll just take you to Kofuku Station now. And the steering wheel's all locked up because he hit it. Okay, yes. She wants her eggplants back. Whoa. Whoa, he's zooming. Thanks for the ride. Yeah. Just so you know, you should probably stay away from Detective Kuze for a while.
What?
She's got good instincts. She'll know exactly what you're thinking. I hope you make it through this alive. Toodles.
Toodles. Wow, the Kofuku Station. Totally not the JR line. It's the FR line, looks like. I see. +1 point for sloppy style. You're not fooling me. I should put... I'm thinking. I've never seen Detective Kamihara so passionate. Well, you know, you don't see him when he's making out. That was surprising. Then again, he didn't completely laugh off my theory. But maybe I am overthinking it. No. Any reasonable theory should be considered. And that hair clip still bugs me. I need to change my mindset. What should I focus on now? Well, if it's possible that the smiling man that Megumi and Detective Kuze saw is actually Minoru Tsuzuki, I should explore the possibility that he's actually lurking around the city somewhere. I suppose the most natural place he might pop up would be Todoroki Motors. I can't think of any other plausible locations. I should ask them to let me know the moment they hear from him if they ever do. But why would he just suddenly show up? Well, I guess we're going back on our original hunch. I hope Daisuke's not mad at me. He might point his gun. And he does not fire that thing well. Alright, I'm gonna call Ayumi. You ship it, not sure they'll be doomed by the narrative later on. A regular Romeo and Juliet.
Hello?
Well, you actually picked up. Hey, Ayumi.
What's wrong? You sound depressed.
Nah, it's nothing.
Something happened between you and Detective Kamihara?
Well, I told him my thoughts, but I might have pushed a little hard.
I see.
Anyway, I'll keep investigating. I'll let you know if I find anything else.
Yeah, okay. Well, take care. We'll talk more when you get back.
Thanks, Ayumi. Ayumi, I was threatened. Please comfort me. I just need to hear your voice. Todoroki Motors. Oh, they're closed today. Oh, but where would they be? Ah. A little eepy today. It's closed? I'm thinking, I wonder if they're out. I mean, they live here too, so maybe they're just in? Hello? No sign of anyone here. Maybe I can see their hours over here. They're on the run or dead. No, not Mr. and Mrs. Todoroki. Oh, they're back at noon. 12時には something rimasu. There's a sign that says, I'll be back at noon. I guess they went somewhere. Hey, fun fact, when Japanese is written like this, you gotta read it top to bottom, right to left. So, like, that's the reason that manga is read right to left. Not particularly because when Japanese is written out, like, in modern day, like, you know, text, it is from left to right. When people say Japanese is right to left, it's specifically in the context of manga. Because manga writes like this in order to save space on the page. I guess they went somewhere. I got some time to kill between now and then. What should I do? Mario! I'm thinking. Maybe I could check out the apartment where Minoru Tsuzuki used to live. I'm surprised we haven't checked that out first. If I recall correctly, Mama Shoko said it was in Kamematsu. Traveling. Maybe that dog is peeing again. Every single day. Not today. Look at that businessman. He's so angry. Is that person selling eggplant? Nasu. People around here might know something about the apartment where Minoru lived. Well, time to ask this businessman. He'll probably just yell at me. Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk?
What the hell are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Huh? I wasn't talking to you, bud. I'm on the phone right now.
Oh, okay. And, what the hell is they doing? Oh, I see. We got a deal? It's 100 million yen. Take it or leave it. Okay, 100 million and 800 yen. You lousy cheapskate. Oh, cool. You raised your offer by $8. Something tells me this person is busy. Well, you know what, bud? Japan's economy doesn't do too hot in a couple of years. Don't worry about it. I mean, this is right after the bubble, isn't it? 1990? No, yeah, this man is doomed. This man is doomed. This is right after the bubble. Bubble. Wow, Yakuza actually taught me something about Japanese history. Excuse me, can I ask you a question?
Yeah? What is it?
There was an incident at an apartment building near here about 18 years back, and...
What kind of incident are you talking about?
A series of young girls were murdered. This is a lot to just thrust upon someone. The man we believe was involved. He disappeared without a trace, but the story is that his apartment was covered in blood. That's horrible. I hate the sight of blood. I'm sorry, but I'm trying to find his apartment, and I think it was right near here. Well, I'm not from around here, actually. Sorry. I see. Sorry for bothering you. That's a lot of information that was not necessary to, the case. Excuse me, do you have a moment? Yeah, come on over. I'm just dealing with a few things here. One sec. Okay. Yeah, but the fishmonger didn't know. Excuse me, can I ask you a question? Oh, I just noticed those kids over there with the paper bags. Sure, have a look around. Hey, need any eggplant? It's an eggplant excellent price. Plant yourself in produce and get the shopping. Oh, sorry, I didn't come here to order veggies or listen to puns. Not a customer, huh? Why'd you come back after closing time then? Apologies. Do I ask the kids? Before, when mangas were printed in your country, they were from right to left, so they flipped the pages, but when you got to high school, they changed to left to right, like in Japan. Kids, this is serious. You don't dress up like murderers. I just saw this like YouTube short about like, for some reason I get a lot of YouTube shorts about like teachers giving their experiences teaching students, and like I got a TikTok about like teachers, a teacher like talking with their kids about their Halloween costumes, because you know that was just a week ago, and then one kid was like, "I'm Pikachu, Pika Pika. Wow, that's a nice Pikachu costume. Pika Pika. All right, that's all we're gonna say all day, is it? Pika." And then the kid's parent is like, "That's all he's been saying the entire week." And then there's a girl who's just completely covered in purple, like purple face paint and just wearing purple clothes. And the teacher's like, "What are you? Oh, you want me to guess, huh?" And then the kid just doesn't say anything. "All right, you're not helping me out here." And then the parent is just like, "She's a grape." Like the fruit? Yep, she just wanted to be a grape for Halloween. And then like the next one was like, "Oh no, who are you supposed to be?" And then the kid has just like fake blood dripping out of their mouth, and he's like, "I'm Jeffrey Dahmer." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, his big sister's been watching that TV series. I'm sorry, his older sister's 15. It's just we can't stop her from influencing him. We couldn't get him to dress up as anything else." Like, oh, that's nice. Is the smiling man here? Hello? Emio? It's just kidding. Hey, kids! Huh? Those were the same kids I saw the yesterday. Proofreading, weren't they? Oh, hi. The kid on the right's got some artistic skills, just saying.
Ah, boo! I thought you'd be totally surprised.
The kid in the middle kind of looks like he's wearing like the kind of stuff that my character is wearing in the original games.
You should have tried to sound scarier. Hey, what are you doing?
We're actually talking to the kids.
Is that the smiling man?
It could be, I don't know. Is this the smiling man? It could be, I don't know.
Is that the smiling man?
No, just a regular weirdo. Imagine it is. What are you guys doing wearing those bags on your heads?
We're playing Smiling Man, duh.
I guess the publicity hasn't exactly died down.
I'm Emio. I'm scary. I'll give you a forever smile. Not you, though. Ha 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 ha.
Uh-huh.
Do you know the Smiling Man?
Yeah, I know about him. Actually, I'm investigating him. Wait, are you a... Tante desu.
A weirdo?
Henjin? I'm not an engine. I'm not from Todoroki Motors. I'm not a car. A weirdo?
Yeah, grown-ups who are interested in the Smiling Man are always weirdos. He's a weirdo. He's a weirdo. He's a pervert.
Hey, wait a minute. Do you understand that weirdo and pervert are like very different things?
Put your zippers down.
What? Is it? Oh my god, it is. Oh, it actually is.
Now we know you're a pervert and a weirdo, and you probably live in a haunted apartment.
Yeah, those are two different words. Those are two very different words. I was actually listening for if the character actually said a haunted apartment. What do you mean? Beep 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 beep.
I mean, you probably live in some creepy haunted apartment, duh.
Oh, you know, those are all over the place in Los Angeles. But hey, you know, you can have a ghost roommate if you really want. They pay rent. I mean, I know a pretty cool ghost. His name is Delinquent Ghost.
Yeah, like where the Smiling Man lives, right? Isn't that spooky?
What do you mean where the Smiling Man lives? Where?
Oh, I don't know. My mom and dad won't tell me. They just say it's not safe. Just because it's all old and run down, I think.
And where?
I heard the Smiling Man lives in a red room. The walls and tatami mats are 100% red.
That seems like it would be harsh on the eyes.
They say he's always laughing in that room. You can hear it echoing throughout the building.
Oh yeah, that would definitely lower the property value.
Now I can hear, you can hear him screaming like, yeah! But anyway, supposedly no one lives in that haunted apartment anymore. But why don't you go have a look for yourself, Mr. Pervert? Tell us if the Smiling Man is there.
I seem to have gained a reputation among the children. Hey, you kids! Quit wearing those horrible things around. It's dangerous!
Ah, crap! Run!
I mean, if you see through the holes in the bag, the kid in the middle has really big eyes. Like, they're about as big as his fists.
Bye!
And they're gone. I am not a pervert. The Smiling Man's haunted apartment, completely red. So, Minoru Tsuzuki disappeared 18 years ago, leaving behind bloodstains in his apartment. It seems like the haunted apartment the kid spoke of could have been his place. I don't expect to find anything groundbreaking, but it's a good idea to check it out. The only question is, where is it? The kids didn't have any info on that front. Oh right, I might be able to get the location from Mr. and Mrs. Todoroki. I mean, I was only there. I was only looking for the apartment because I needed time before talking to Mr. and Mrs. Todoroki. Man. Yeah, they're still not open. So then what do I do? It's not noon, so there's no point in coming here yet. I just travel to Kofuku Station and travel back, and by the time it takes me to do that will just bring me all the way back to noon. I mean, I didn't expect to see anything here, but why does the game let me check out this area? Hello? Kofuku Station. The punk is there again today. At the very least. Alright, that was fun. I'm going back to Todoroki Motors. I'm going back to Kamimatsu? Oh, look, there's more people now. I probably have to ask them for information. But that being said, why does it feel like there's another ad break, but I just, like, had one? Has it really been an hour since we talked to Mr. and Mrs. Todoroki? Alright, well, I guess we'll just take another break, I suppose. Alright, 3 minutes, you all know the deal. I'll be right back. Okie dokie, bye-bye. We in it, y'all. Back to back, we are here. Hello. We're going for it. I'm going for it. I don't know how much is left of this game. We're on chapter 11. I think there's only like 12 chapters. I don't know. We're gonna go. I'm not gonna try to finish the game today, but assuming the 12th chapter is like a full chapter, I think like 1.5 chapters per stream. We're gonna finish the next time we play this. Ooh, that's so good. That's so good. If everything actually comes together in the end, ooh, it's all gonna be. I hope it's not too rushed. I wonder. But we are coming to a head. We have information. Minoru Tsuzuki. Where did he live? I don't know. A creepy haunted apartment? Let's ask these ladies. Excuse me. Do you have a moment? Twyla's doing good. That's good. Twyla, what are you having for breakfast? Did you eat breakfast yet? Y'all, you should know. If you're on the stream, you should have eaten already. And I said, you know, it's been so tough to get anything done without it. Oh, that's awful. Would you believe it? We had the same thing happen in our house. Ah! It's so hard to get things done without it. I don't know what to do anymore. What, the slap chop? The ShamWow? Right? I have no idea what they're talking about, but they're sure passionate about it. Leftover pizza. I just had leftover pizza for dinner. Pretty good. It was some chicken ranch pizza. I found out about a pizza place that I could go get pizza from that has like 1 million toppings and it's super cheap. But in order to get there, I'd have to drive like half an hour out. And I'm just like, is that worth it? Well, when all the pizza around me costs like $50, I'm gonna be honest, I actually have spent like $40-something on a pizza that was only like, it was a square pizza. I want to say like 12 inches by 12 inches. Like, come on. 40-something. It was really good. Like, honestly amazing. But sometimes I just want a pizza with toppings on it that's only like, I don't know, $13. Yeah. Well, this doesn't help me at all. Oh, the kids are back. Go away, creepy kids. Twyla had pre-made dough, added pepperoni, bacon, pineapple, rolled some dough over chicken sausages for stuffed crust. Chicken sausage stuffed crust? Oh, that's pretty good. Oh my goodness. Hopefully nobody I know. I saw, like, there's this guy on TikTok who works at Papa John's and he just, like, makes the pizzas and talks about stuff. And I'm like, is this sponsored? Is this actually just, like, the Papa John's marketing team just being sly? But apparently, no, it's just some kid that works at Papa John's. And he's just making the pizzas and he puts like this. It never occurred to me that to make stuffed crust, you just put string cheese in the crust. Like, it's not any special like cheese. It's just string cheeses. Like, just a bunch of sticks of string cheese just like all around the pizza and you just roll the dough over them. I'm like, why did I never... For some reason, I thought it would be like made with a special machine or something. I didn't think you just like put it in there. Do you have a minute? Oh, it's the weirdo again. Dude, what is it? Where can I find a haunted apartment? You sure you don't know where the haunted apartment is? Nope. Wakanai. There's not many people to ask. Bye, weirdo. Okay, so I probably have to ask Mr. and Mrs. Todoroki about it, but like, how do I kill the time? Maybe I talk to the fishmonger? I like that crab. It looks like the crab is like about to just climb out. Because, you know, they sell live crabs at markets like this. There's an, I don't know what you call it, like an Aesop or whatever, a story, a folktale or whatever from the Philippines about a lazy kid who was tasked by his mother to go buy crabs at the market. And this a very simple story. Basically, he goes to the market, he buys the crabs, but he's such a lazy kid that he just like takes the live crab, he puts it on the ground, and he's just like, all right, crab, I'm just gonna take a nap. You just go home without me, okay? And then the crab just walks away. And then he goes home, and he's like, where'd the crab go? And it's just like, well, and the mom's just like, of course the crab just like hecked off. What do you think was gonna happen? So yeah, he just bought a crab and let it walk away. It's not a very interesting story, I don't think, but you know, it's just funny to me that there's a story about that specifically. Unless my dad made it up, who knows? He's gonna escape. Don't let him go. Quick question on the way out. Okay, sorry to bother you. Does the eggplant man know about the haunted apartment? Back for another pun? You liked it that much? Well, I don't want to squash your hopes, but I'm fresh out. Plenty of zucchini, pumpkin, and acorn, though. Come on, anyway. I'll butternut catch you shopping at my competitors. Happy ending for the crab, at least. I don't know. You just put it down in the middle of the street. It's probably gonna get run over by a car. There's literally nobody else on the street. Who would I even ask? Do I have to just look at Mr. Todoroki again 3 times? Is that what's happening? Well, at least we can listen to nice 80s music. Whoa! Hey, why is this different from what I'm usually looking at? Kofuku Station. We got construction going on? Huh. It looks like half the road is blocked for road construction. I should talk to some people around here. Maybe they know about the haunted apartment. That's oddly specific. Ma'am, why are you just like watching the construction? I love the construction signs in Japan. They're so apologetic. Like the little construction man just bowing. She does have pretty hair. Look at that. Look how long it is. Excuse me. Hey, what? I can't hear you. I'd like to talk to you. You want to suck a dude? I mean, I kind of am. Yeah, it's not good. Do you have time? No, I don't have any limes. Why would you ask that? I'm busy. I don't have time for this. No, wait. How am I going to talk to anyone with all this loud noise? No, I can't think like that. Interviewing is the basis of detective work. Forget the noise. I'm going to cut through it with my boy detective skills. Yeah. Just kidding. Okay. Go something something something. What? Something. Ke shite imasu. Go something. Kayo. Rushiku. Onegai shimasu. You thought she was important. Why was she just in front of the screen? Why was she just watching the construction? Yeah, very busy. Busy doing what? Looking at this man's ass? Excuse me? Could I ask you a few questions? I am working here. Get out of here. It's dangerous. Right, sorry. Oh, there's a security guard here. Maybe I can talk to him. Why does he look like he's gonna beat me with that stick? Sir? Sir, he's just standing there menacingly. Excuse me. Is it break time? The construction noise stopped. He's so done with this already. How can I help you? Look at this man's beard. Sorry I yelled at you earlier, pal. Oh no, I'm sorry for bothering you. So, how can I help you? That wasn't very apologetic bowing man of you, sir. He's handsome. I like his hair. It's very well kept, the beard. I wish I could grow a beard like that. Unfortunately, I just have Eric Tomizawa patches. Down, 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 down. Let's listen to what he has to say. That's not how you listen to someone. The security guard is still looking at me like, don't try anything, kid. One wrong move, I'll bust your kneecaps. I'm actually looking for someone. I was told that he lived in an apartment around here. Blade, nice fourth, welcome on in. Enjoy the lurk. Ah, yeah, nah, I can't help you with that. Oh? I ain't from around here, I just work in the area. I see. But I don't know. I guess I've been working here all day, so maybe I seen him. Who you looking for? Oh. What do I know? I'll probably point you in the wrong direction. Yeah. Well, you know, just in case. Who's this guy? 誰だ? I'm looking for someone named Minoru Tsuzuki. Well, I wouldn't know the name even if I did see them. Why are you looking for this guy? Oh, you know, he may be a murderer. I'm actually a detective. No kidding. Like on TV? Yeah, I'm a regular Columbo. You ever be like, I object to something? That's a lawyer. Oh, he's thinking of a bengoshi. Bengoshi da. Bengoshi desu yo ne. Igiyari! He didn't say Igiyari. That's not what the subtitle said. What did he say? I've been lied to. That's Gyakuten your Saiban, sir. Alright, just out of curiosity, I'm gonna go Google Translate this sign over here. I gotta know. It is kind of cool how Google Translate is smart enough to know when Japanese is like written left to right versus up to down. Please, under construction. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Thank you for your cooperation, please. I see. Very generic sign. Technology amazes me sometimes, a lot of the times, many times, but only 60% of the time it works every time. Sorry, I wouldn't know the name. How about his image? Egg, what's up, Dinax? This is the person I'm looking for. His name is Minoru Tsuzuki. And you just got the sketch? I ain't never seen anyone like that before. Well, I mean, it was worth a shot. Watch out, we got a boy detective here. What about the security guard? It's so slow when you don't use the click stick. Oh, hey, did you need something from me, or? Oh, sorry, I'll be on my way. Goodbye, handsome man. Now this man. You don't want to talk? Well, now what? So what? That was just a dead end? Todoroki Motors? He doesn't like us. Oh, it's not noon yet. Back to the road construction site. I just walked all that way. Bow, Let's talk about Tsuzuki. Nah, I don't know that person. How about Makoto Kuze? Huh? No? I don't know who that is. I ain't got no friends named Suzuki. Unless... Huh? Unless what? Is something wrong? No, I'm just thinking. Kinda looks like when Detective Gumshoe is like thinking real hard in Phoenix Wright, and he just... Detective Gumshoe has the eyes that go like... That's one of my favorite animations for Detective Gumshoe. He's just like looking all around like the Doom guy. Wait, hold on. I don't know what that looks like. I can't look at the screen while I'm doing that. Thinking, the cogs in the brain do be moving, the gears turning, rust creaking. Well, so what? I'm gonna have to come up with a lead soon, or else I'm just gonna have to end for the night, I guess. Come on, I just want to talk to Todorokis. I thought that name sounded familiar, but that ain't the guy you're looking for. It's too much of a coincidence, right? What? Maybe his name is Minoru Tsuzuki? It's too much of a coincidence. Well, what is? But, huh? Huh? I wonder if he actually does know Minoru somehow. All I got to work with here is the sketch. I'll show it to him again. I don't know anybody like that. Huh? But it seemed like the name was familiar to him. Come on, man. Tell me something. What's the guy's name? The one you're looking for? The sketch of Makoto? Oh, it's Minoru Tsuzuki. And I just remembered. I think I know him. Cool. Wow, yeah, you know, you're so adamant about not knowing him. Why did showing him the Makoto sketch trigger that? It's like not relevant. Oh? Yeah, and this is Suzuki. What the hell? That's why. Huh? Huh?
Huh?
Why is he going under the name? And how would he know the name? Huh? How is he connected? Makoto never knew Minoru Tsuzuki. They disappeared, both of them disappeared around the same time. Unless, are they working together somehow? Why would they know each other? Yeah, this is Suzuki. What the hell? What? That can't be right. The sketch that I'm showing you is of Makoto Kuze. Took him under his wing. He's Smiling Man Jr.? Smiling Man Jr. Kuze. Don't know anything about that. That's Suzuki. I guarantee it. What? I guess it's just a drawing, huh? Why don't you let me see both sketches, huh? Let's see. Yeah, that's Suzuki. just pointing directly at his mouth, like. Damn sure of it, and it can't be the other way around. Really? What the hell does he mean? Just like, shh, look at me. Look at me, I'm Suzuki now. I'd tell you to go ask someone else. Trouble is, I'm the only one who worked with Suzuki here at this site. Worked with? This is an interesting development. We just randomly happened to talk to some construction workers and they actually knew something? Somehow the only people who ever seen me, Makoto Kuze? What do you mean? Were you working with Minoru Tsuzuki at this construction site? Yeah, I think so. It was definitely in Kofuku City, I think. Yeah, your man Suzuki was on the job. Really? Can't say if his first name was Minoru or not, but I'm pretty sure his last name was Suzuki. Did Makoto get adopted? Did he get amnesia and then get adopted by Suzuki? I may look like a jabroni, but I got a pretty good memory, you know. Jabroni? Yeah, I was right in giving him a Brooklyn accent. Yeah, that Suzuki was a weird guy. Kind of the spacey type, didn't talk much. On top of all that, the guy was always wearing a face mask. I hardly ever saw it take it off. Oh, he wore a mask? Yeah, keep that. That'll be handy in 30 years. Yeah, I mean, some folks in the line of work want to stay anonymous. I get it. I'm sure he had his reasons. Well, break time's almost over. I gotta eat while I have the chance. See you, man. Well, thank you. Thank you. That is like the weirdest clue we've seen all game. What does it mean? What does it mean? Hey, security guard, you got any ideas? No? Alright, you've just been staring me down this whole time. You wanna look at the Minoru Tsuzuki? I don't know him, no. I don't recall ever seeing him before. Okay. I gotta do some thinking about what the info I just got. The guy looked at the sketch of Makoto and said it was Suzuki. Of course, both sketches are just guesses by the artist based on old photos. So the artist could have been a bit off with their predictions, but it seems unlikely that you mistake one for the other when they look so different. Yeah, one is clearly Yu Narukami. Amnesia, or adoption, or adoptive amnesia, or maybe they like got caught in a teleporter accident and fused together in a freak accident. Wait, if that worker was about to eat his lunch, that means it must be noon, and the folks at Todoroki Motors should be back by now. I should head there. Yeah. Great thinking, Mr. Tantei-kun. Oh yeah. We got a different car in the shop today. They should be back by now, but... Oh good, the shutters are open. The hatches are open! Hello? Maybe he was told to keep anonymous? Maybe. Oh, it's you, detective. Hello, thank you for your help yesterday. Yesterday. Oh, it's nothing. You can come back anytime. Well, since I'm here, can I ask a few more questions? It won't take long. Oh, sure. I don't mind. Great, thank you. Actually, I had something to tell you first, and I'm hoping to confirm something else. Yes, what is it? Well, I put together that Minoru could be living somewhere in this city. Are you serious? Minoru is alive and living right here in the city? Living in the city? It seems like a yes. If he contacts you, will you please let me know? Yes, of course I would. I wonder if Mr. Todoroki is here. Oh, you know what? I don't even need to ask about haunted apartments. Todoroki said that he's the one that gave Minoru his apartment. Or like found it for him. So he would know where Minoru used to live. I wonder why I didn't ask that yesterday. If you were looking for my husband, I'm afraid he's not here right now. Aw, dang it. Sorry, before we go on, could you tell me how you know that Minoru's in town? Well, it's... Minoru. It's natural for her to be curious. I could tell her why I suspect that Minoru is likely in town, but in order to explain, I have to talk about Eisuke's case. Of course, Minoru disappeared shortly after being named a person of interest 18 years ago. If I say anything about him possibly being involved in Eisuke's death, it'll naturally be upsetting for Mrs. Todoroki to hear. But I'd really like to get to her reaction to the sketches again. I have more questions I need answered. So what's the best way to ensure that she cooperates with my investigation? But I want to be honest, though. I want to be honest. Chat, what do you think? Do I be honest? The truth will set you free. Come on, why would I hide information? They're gonna hate me if they ever find out. It just goes against my character. Maybe he's amnesiac, taken by someone because he's not in a good state, but he has an alternative motive related to Minoru, so they told Makoto to assume the former identity. That is so many layers, but maybe. I'm thinking maybe amnesia. But like, why would the name even be thrown around? Okay, so what if 18 years ago, Makoto Kuze got kidnapped by the Smiling Man, and then the Smiling Man may or may not know Minoru Tsuzuki. What if the Smiling Man was actually the father of Hashizume? Okay? Like the one that was supposedly dead in the fire? Oh, but then who died in the fire? Oh no, what if it was Suzuki? And then like the Smiling Man took Makoto under his wing and told him, your name is Minoru Tsuzuki now. And then he's just been living under that name the whole time. You like honesty? I mean, I feel like the game doesn't let me pick the incorrect option anyway. I should be honest with her and ask for her cooperation. Oh, I actually made that decision, huh? Interesting. I understand, and I will tell you. Ohanashimasu. But it might be better to wait until Mr. Todoroki is here as well. He's out right now, isn't he? No, I can't wait. Tell me now. I need to know. Very well. Mrs. Todoroki, are you aware of the recent strangulation of a middle school student in the area? Oh, well, yes. I mean, I saw something about it on the news. Okay, well, I'm currently part of the team that's investigating the case. Oh! We've discovered a connection between this case and the one from 18 years ago involving Minoru. And recently, some new information has come to light. I have reason to believe that a person of interest from the old case may be involved with this new incident. And I'm afraid to say there's a good chance that that person is Minoru Tsuzuki. I mean, I could have phrased it in a different way. I still want to say everything, but I could have just been like... people are suspecting that it might be Minoru, but I believe he's a good person. What? If he's in the area, I thought there's a chance he might try to contact you or Mr. Todoroki. That's why I'm here today. I broke her heart, man. The apartment that Minoru was living in was right here in Kamimatsu, wasn't it? Well, now she's not talking. Are you familiar with the urban legend known as Emio or the Smiling Man? I will ask all the questions. Have you noticed anything unusual lately? Like say any phone calls that were on silent on the other end? You really think Minoru did this? No, I don't. I'm just trying to get evidence so that we can prove whether or not. No, I can't say for certain at this stage. It's just... I can't rule it out either. Please leave. What?
Get out of here. I have nothing more to say to someone who thinks our Minoru could have done such a thing. Well, I really balls that one up. Minoru's like a son to her. So it's like I just accused her son of murder. No wonder she's upset. But I need the location of the apartment. And to see how the Todorokis react to the sketch. In short, I need them. I knew I should have waited for Mr. Todoroki to get back first. Bad ending? Bad ending? Bad ending? Oh, it's that young detective, huh? What brings you here today? Wait, you already find Minoru? There's no way, right? At least Mr. Todoroki's in a good mood. Come on, what's with the sourpuss? My wife and I are counting on you. Sweetie? Yeah? You two want to clue me into whatever the hell's going on? Yes. Of course. I told him everything that I told Mrs. Todoroki. Is he angry at me? I see. Huh. Get out of here. I said get out of here! What? You think some murderer that happened is connected to something from 18 years ago? And Minoru is no criminal. Mark my words. My wife and I know Minoru better than anyone. There's no way he could be a murderer. What gives you the right to come here and accuse him? No, I'm not. You little punk! Are you even a real detective? Are you just a pawn for them, trying to get close to us? Did you actually think we'd help you find Minoru and turn him in? What a joke. I just didn't want to lie. I said, get out of here. Oh. Are you going to find Minoru? That would be so wonderful. Yes, it would. Minoru disappeared all those years ago. And since he was like a child to the Todorokis, I can't imagine how much they've worried over the years. Of course, if I find Minoru, the first thing I'll have to do is inform Inspector Kamada. Now, Mr. Todoroki said he's never told the police what he shared with me yesterday. And yet I was speaking with them under the assumption that Minoru was a killer. Look, I would never have phrased it like that. This Adobo may have my name, but he definitely doesn't have my tact. Come on, you call yourself a Tante-kun. I can't imagine they would have cooperated if they had known that. It all feels so cruel. What are you doing? Just standing there when I told you to get out. Honey, bring me some salt. I can't believe I said you have a good soul. You wouldn't know truth if it hit you in the face. I can see you have a good soul. They have every right to be angry. I mean, wouldn't it have been worse if they had found out later? If they had found out later after if I hid information from them? I mean, I don't have an option to leave, so now I need to talk to Mr. and Mrs. Todoroki. What? I wish I could help them. They put their faith in me. I get the sense that they're genuinely concerned for Minoru and just want to see him again. And it feels like I'm the only one who can make that happen. Only me, the detective. Right? Boy detective. What do you mean show boy detective skills? I'm gonna show you my mad skills. Mr. Todoroki. I'm sorry. I was wrong. I just want to get to the truth. Maybe Minoru's guilty, or maybe not. Stop saying that! Stop saying that! Just say you just want to find evidence. Stop saying maybe he's guilty. I mean, maybe he is, but they don't need to hear that. How dare you! Or maybe he was just caught up in the case from 18 years ago, and the real killer is using that. Either way, it's why I've got to find him. It's my duty as a detective. But thanks to you, I think I'm on the right track. I just need your support. Ain't happening. Huh? Come on, look at his face. Look at his face. You want to see him again, right? You have to know he's out there somewhere, right? Minoru ain't gonna call us. Huh? He's not an idiot. If what you say is true, then I'm sure he's aware that he's a suspect. Which means there's no way he'd contact us. That's what I think anyway. Because he wouldn't want to get you involved at all? Yeah, that's the kind of guy he is. I mean, even knowing he's a suspect, deep down I still want to see Minoru. We miss him. So I decided that we will continue helping you with your investigation. Yeah? Yeah. Oh. Thank you. I don't know what I said to convince them, but I'm glad that they changed their mind. The truth will set you free! Yeah! Good ending! Good ending, everybody! Now I'm curious what happens if you choose to hide it from them. Like, what does it become different? Does the plot diverge? Man, that was half an hour ago. Do I bother reloading the save just to find out? I wish this game was more like Ace Attorney, where you could save at the choice points. Does it say no? I don't know. I only chose the other option. I didn't get a chance to see what happens if I try to choose the first one. But I'm like earlier in the game, it was just like, I want to choose this option, and the game's like, no, I should choose the other thing. And I'm like, okay, I'll do the other thing. So I would assume the same thing would happen. Like, no, I have to be honest. There's just one condition. Yeah, I won't tell the police. I do have my word. If you find Minoru, we're the first to know. He'd never lie to us. He'll tell us the truth, and I'll tell you. I understand. The illusion of choice. See, here's the thing. I don't know the complete context, and I don't think I've been spoiled. But just
just offhand, I read somewhere something that said, like, how to get the true ending in Emio the Smiling Man. And I'm like, is there a false ending? What? There's branching paths in this game? This doesn't seem like that kind of visual novel. So, I don't know. For all I know, it's one of those clickbait articles that's just like, just play the game and you'll get the ending. And it's like, why did you phrase the title of the article like that? Because of course you wanted to get my click. I didn't click on it though, hence why I'm confused. Because, you know, I don't want to get spoiled if there is or is not a true ending. So, I don't know. Don't tell me if anybody out there happens to already know, but I'm just like, man, if there is a branching point, I'm scared of where it may be. Definitely sounds like it's phrased like that, but it is the internet. You just never can trust anything about games that have just come out anymore. It sucks. I hate it. But this does show me that I should probably be keeping more, I should be saving more often. Do you know if Minoru's former apartment is still intact? Yeah, it's just like it was. No one wanted to move into that creepy place. The lease was in my name, but he left it in such a state. Let me tell you, the landlord let me have it. That insensitive old windbag. Wendy, old bag. Where's the apartment located? You actually want to see it? You're pretty curious, aren't you? Weendy's got to go to a company thing. All right, have a good one, Wendy. Good luck. Good luck. I'm probably not going to go for too much longer, so you know. VOD Wendy will be here soon. Sounds like some of the kids in the area refer to it as a haunted apartment. Haunted apartment, huh? That's nonsense. Honey, why don't you draw me a map? Yes, just a moment. Thank you. I'd appreciate it. Wow. She just have to go get a piece of paper? Smiling Man? What is that? Did you ever hear Minoru say that name? Nah, never. First of all, the kid barely speaks. He only says the minimum words required. Why say many word when few word do trick? You're young, but you got guts. I like you. Okay, tomorrow you'll hate me again, probably. Sorry for yelling earlier. No, I'm the one who should apologize. Well, so I'm afraid I don't have anything else to tell you. We covered it all yesterday. Minoru. So you agree that the sketch looks like what you imagine a Minoru would look like now, right? Yes, that's right. But I haven't seen him for years. It's possible that he looks different now. Right. But you know, he was a grown man when we left. So I wouldn't expect his appearance would change that much. Of course, you're right. So yeah, I just look at that and I can tell. That's Minoru. Something about the eyes. Like Mr. Todoroki said, even after 18 years, you'd recognize someone who's that close. But that worker was sure that the sketch of Makoto was Tsuzuki. Maybe he got plastic surgery. So really, who the hell's this guy? Well, I met a construction worker in the area, and today who said he knew Tsuzuki. What? Really? Yes, I know. So anyway, I showed him both of these sketches. He says that this one is Tsuzuki. Just like slight zoom. Zoom. Huh? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Sorry it took me so long. I'm a bit clumsy. Wow, this sketch of Minoru is really well done. Yeah, that's gotta be him, right? No matter how I look at it, that's Minoru, right? Glad they can confirm it's definitely Minoru. There's no way we can mistake him. Ah! Quite the story. I see what's going on here. I get it. There's your real culprit. He's been doing bad things and pinning them on Minoru. Oh? I mean, but why would he do that? It makes sense that Mr. Todoroki would think that, but there's no way that Makoto Kuze is impersonating Minoru Tsuzuki. Yeah, what is the connection? Please find Minoru soon. But also, you gotta catch that guy who's out there impersonating him. He's a sussy baka imposter. Turn him into the cops. Yes, please find Minoru for us. Here's a map to the apartment he used to live in. I'll do my best. Thank you so much for the help. Chizu! Great. Now I know the way to Minoru's apartment. Alright, what do you think, chat? What do we think we want to do right now? Do we want to save the apartment for the next stream? If maybe chapter 12 is the final chapter? I don't know. I don't know how long it's gonna be. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried if I don't leave enough for stream tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but next time I stream this, maybe it's gonna be too short of a stream. But there's so much we still don't know. Like, how can they resolve it in one chapter? It's probably gonna be a long one. Oh, maybe there's an epilogue too. I'm gonna keep going a little bit more. If I see something that's like chapter 12, then I will end, but I feel like there's still a lot more. Thank you for your cooperation. Of course. Be careful out there. Take care of Minoru if you find him. I will. Oh wow. It really is like the flashback that Mama Shoko had. Oh, there's that washing machine. It's still there. This must be it. Man, this just looks like your average apartment in Los Angeles. This must be it. Ooh. Listen to the music. I should search all over. The exterior walls look badly damaged from exposure to the rain. Doesn't look easy to get in there, but the window's wide open from being smashed. There's a few cracks, but you can't see anything inside. To the window! To the wall! To the stairs! Kaidan. The stairs to the second floor are chained. Yup. Ain't nothing getting past that. No siree, that is airtight. Mailbox? Rope? Looks like these ropes are here to keep people off the property. Seems like it's been this way for a long time. These traffic cones ain't gonna stop me, cause I can't read. You're in there! Come on out, Emio! Just kidding. Ground. I wonder how many years it's been like this. I looked over the whole place and it's in no condition for human habitation. This is probably the haunted apartment that the kids were talking about. The supposed residence of the Smiling Man. Hey, who's that? Sir? Sir, who are you? Who are you? What are you doing over there? That's the suited man. Of course, Minoru is probably in Kofuku City right now. Or is he lurking in this apartment? Probably not. But I do have the odd sensation that someone is watching me. Hello? Oh, if you're there, Emio, coming out! Just kidding. Huh? Who's that? What are you doing here? Hello? Excuse me. Can I ask you a few questions? I guess that's a yes. Have you heard the story about this apartment being covered in blood? It would have been a long time ago. Have you ever known a man named Minoru Tsuzuki? He lived here 18 years ago. Minoru Tsuzuki. Does he know the name?
Minoru-kun.
Minoru. Sir, have you ever heard of the Smiling Man? I am a smiling man. What? I mean, he's a man. He's not really smiling right now. Mr. Smiling Man. What? What are you doing here? What do you mean he's a smiling man? Is there more than one? Is there just canonically more than one? I'm a detective. I'm investigating a case that may have some connection to the area. A detective? Briefcase? Obviously not what I said. What are you doing here? I literally just answered your question. But why male models? Dude, are you serious? I literally just answered that like 5 minutes ago. I wasn't counting on getting anything useful, but I'm glad I came here just in case. Okay, bye. Well, thanks, I guess. I'll get going now. A blood-stained room. Laughter. Screams. I was there when it happened. Huh? I heard that the Smiling Man lives in a red room. The walls and tatami mats are 100% red. No, I heard you can hear him screaming like, yeah. I wonder if he really knows anything about what happened here. And second thought, I won't leave. Sir, what did you see? It was a long time ago, right? I saw it. What did you see? I saw a man. What man? A man with the power? Power of voodoo? A man? Can you be at all more specific? I saw it. I saw it. Who am I? Who am I? Voodoo? You do. Do what? I'm trying to see if I got any info. Here, Minoru Tsuzuki. Sir, do you recognize this man's face? How about this man? So have you seen this person recently? Oh. So how about it? I saw it. Okay. I saw a couple. What? Wait, a couple? A man and a woman in love. They were making out sloppy style. Oh, that was just Junko and Kamihara, actually. I know. You know something. What is it? Tell me. I know everything. Wow, where were you the whole game? Everything. Huh? Huh? What the hell do you know? Nothing, apparently. That's what I'm asking you. Who's on first? A woman. A woman was there. Okay, interesting to point out, because when you say just like onna means woman, but like normally you'd say like onna no hito for like just like a woman generically, or onna no ko for like a girl, like a young girl. But when you just say onna, you're kind of saying it a little disrespectfully. So that's what I've read somewhere. But like, not like you're being mean to them, but like you're talking about them behind their back. That's why like the Kuchisake Onna, the legend about the scissor woman, like she's called the Kuchisake Onna. Like she's called like that scissor lady. Like you're not talking about her like an actual person. You're talking about her like behind her back. That's how I understand it. A woman in this apartment? In this time of year? Localized entirely in this apartment?
Dynamite.
Dynamite? What? Was there a bomb?
Sexy dynamite.
Sexy dynamite. Sexy dynamite. Boom. Guess the sexy dynamite blew up. What is he talking about? The sexy what? The sexy what now? I like the crow. Just saying I'm an idiot. Sir, are you okay?
I saw it. No, I'm being watched.
Huh? Who's watching you?
Smiling. That smile.
Did you say smile? Old man, what do you know?
Scared. I'm scared.
What are you afraid of?
The circle. White circle. Stretching.
A white circle stretching?
No, I can't.
You can't what? This man is reliving like his entire life flashing before his eyes.
I know. Huh? What the hell do you know?
Sir?
Minoru.
Yeah, Minoru Tsuzuki.
Who am I?
You are Makoto Kuze.
A man and a woman in love. I'll never forgive him.
Sir, what happened?
I can't forgive him.
Who are you talking about?
You know him too.
Who?
Him. It's him.
No, really, who?
That son of a... I've been shot.
Someone's been shot?
I've been shot through the
heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name. Clip that. What? Are you okay?
I've been shot through the heart with love.
Oh, come on. Also, the word for being shot is uta? But that sounds the same as, like, the word for song. Huh. I think that's the pun.
I am. I hear someone walking.
Well, who's walking? Christopher Walken.
The song.
Yeah. Now he's saying song. See? Yeah, okay. That was the pun. I got it.
The song. I forgot the song. I hear footsteps. The song. I forgot the song. Who am I? I hear footsteps.
I wasn't counting on I'm gonna leave? Let's see. I guess I'll get going.
No, that isn't it.
What isn't what?
The bloodstain.
What? Sir, what happened? This is testing my patience. It's more like testing the fact that there's another ad starting in 4 minutes and I can't snooze it again. You forgot the song. What did you forget? What's going on? Who are you? I'm looking at him. I will show him. I will think. I can't even look. This man's just keeping me hostage. I sure would like to know about the bloodstains and screams he heard. Even local children have heard the story.
I saw a masked man stained with blood that night.
A masked man? Stained with blood? Sir, can you please give me more details? What?
Scared. I'm scared.
Sir, are you okay? What's going on? What? The old man's daughter. Dad, are you rambling about nonsense to strangers again? Huh? So sorry. If I take my eyes off him for even a second, he just starts wandering. What are you doing here? I told you there's a dangerous masked man in the area. How many times do I have to tell you not to play here, Hiroshi? Huh? This man isn't Hiroshi. Sorry, sir. Who's that? I don't know. Hiroshi's in college, not this guy. Okay, anyway, isn't it time for dinner? Alright, Grandpa, let's get you to bed. Hey, you just ate, didn't you? Well, that was something. I'm no closer to my goal. What was that? Who was Hiroshi? Well, I didn't learn anything from the haunted apartment, but an old man ranting about a masked man and bloodstains is something to file away. I still like to know, why would the construction worker look at Makoto's sketch and say it's Suzuki? Sekushi Dynamite. I am the sexy dynamite. It's me. I'd love to see if I can get to the bottom of that sexy dynamite. Okay, once again the ad is starting. I will save. And I will decide after the conclusion to this scene whether or not I continue or call it for the night. But you know, first of all, we gotta have a break. So we'll be right back once again. Man, it's like the game, yeah, time just flies, you know? Alright, BRB. Once more. For, I don't know. I'm not gonna say the final part of the game, but just the final part of the night. I think we're closing out the chapter soon. I don't know. We know that Minoru Tsuzuki used to live in this apartment. We know that someone out there is using his name. We just don't know why. And how would he even know? If it is Makoto Kuze, why would he know Minoru Tsuzuki? I'd like to hear more from the construction worker. Yeah, we can question him real quick. But I'm probably gonna call it after that. I thought it seemed awfully quiet, and now there's no one here. And who is Sexy Dynamite? It's the man and the woman in love. Making out sloppy style. Well, I guess we're not talking to him. Guess I'll kill some time until the construction workers are back from lunch break. But what do I do? There's like nothing. There's like nothing. I like how I like that the music has to be contemplative here because it needs to set the mood. Emio, you in there? I'd like to hear from the construction worker, but I need to kill some time, but then I need to... Kofuku Station? Our attractive construction worker gone. Sad day. Whoa, Mama Shoko! You're out and about on town? Wow. Well, you know what? I don't mind running into her. Hello there, little one. You got some more interviews lined up today. Hey, Mama Shoko. Yeah, interviews. What are you doing here? I'm heading to work, of course. The bar's not going to open itself this evening. Oh, right, of course. Huh? Are you feeling okay? You seem off, little one. Oh. I'm thinking. Do I look unwell? You can tell just by looking at me? How many years have I been working the bar? I could read anyone's face. So what's the matter? You get into a fight with Kami? A little bit, kinda. Man, I'm just like making everybody angry today. I made Daisuke angry. I made the Mr. and Mrs. Todoroki angry. I probably made that construction worker angry. I don't know. Huh? Nailed it, right? See? Mama Shoko sees all and knows all. What are you, a fortune teller? Yeah. Well, you should make it a service at the bar. Get a tea leaf reading or something. Maybe some tarot cards. You know how Kami acts. All that braggadocio. Braggadocio? What the hell's a braggadocio? Well, deep down, he's scared. Maybe not even that deep. He's hiding his true feelings. Huh. He's dealing with a lot right now. I imagine he's overwhelmed. Yeah. So if it seems like he got angry with you, well, it might just mean he trusts you. Sorry, little one, but I've got to get the bar ready. Real quick, Mama Shoko. I just want to say thank you. Oh well, I think you'll find that most arguments can be settled with a laugh. So why don't you stop by the bar after you solve the case and bring Kami with you? Yeah, I'll do that. Good. Oh, your face is improving already. I'll be waiting for you there. Yeah, I'll pay for his drink as long as it's water. So Kami trusts me, huh? Well, I hope he does. Ah, that's nice. I trust that Mama Shoko knows Kami well enough that if I did make him angry, it's not like angry like, oh, he hates me now, he's not gonna talk to me. It's angry like, damn it, he's out of line, but he might be right. I gotta look into this now. My own partner. My own make-out sloppy style partner. Well, that was nice. Construction site? There we go. Oh look, they already patched up the hole. That was fast. Well, not patched up, but put the cover on that. Hey, it's you again. You're that detective, right? No, maybe. Who's asking? He does have hair. I'm sorry, he has a faux hawk in 1990. That people didn't walk around with faux hawks in 1990, did they? That wasn't really a hairstyle back then. I refuse to believe faux hawks existed until like 2000. No way. There's no way this man has a hairstyle like this. Sorry, I ain't got much time. It was? Man, I just didn't pay attention back then, I guess. Also, I wasn't alive in 1990. Boss said there was a change of plans, so we're stopping work early today. Look at him. Oh, is that so? I already told you everything I know anyway. But like, why? Let's clear up the mystery of the sketches. Look, I'm holding up the driver right now. Everyone's waiting on me. And besides, it ain't like the sketch is gonna change no matter how many times you showed to me. But... Hey, what's the holdup? Are you coming? Yeah, I hear ya. I'm coming. Small kids would have faux hawks. See you later, kid. Wait, huh? Huh? That guy over there also knew Suzuki. What? Who? What? Wait a minute. Huh? Just runs over to get him. Hey, what's the holdup? We're all waiting on you. I'm sorry, you brought me Bob Ross? Alright, time for some happy little trees. I don't know who I expected. But I did not expect. You know, he kinda looks like Minoru Tsuzuki, actually. Like with a different hair. Hey kid, this is our driver. I bet you remember Suzuki, don't you? Oh, really? Sorry, but can you take a look at these? Yo, which one do you think is Suzuki? Huh? Well, this one. Again with a psh, shh. Right? See, kid, I told you I was right. Are you sure? Shh, it's okay. It's okay. He's Minoru Tsuzuki.
Yes, anytime we leave a job site, we take a roll call. Although Suzuki always did wear a mask. But I made him take it off when it was time for roll call. That's how I'm sure the face matches. Huh. This is just my depression mode. Oops. 2 people have now seen the sketch of Makoto and claimed it was actually Minoru. I don't think it's a simple misunderstanding, but I'm not sure what's going on. What kind of person was Suzuki? He was a strange guy. He hardly ever spoke, and he pretty much kept to himself. One time I said we should go get a drink together. He just chuckled and gave me a look. Didn't even answer. He hardly ever spoke, and he pretty much kept to himself. No, I don't know anyone who looks like that. To be honest, he didn't make much of an impression. If you weren't paying attention, you could forget he was even there. Overall, he seemed like an okay guy. Just my impression. Is there any detail you can tell me about Suzuki? Even the smallest thing can help. Let's see. Oh, but there's a thing that happened on the last day of the job. So yeah, what? The last day? All right. How could you forget? I drive a lot of guys to the work site every day. Pretty much everyone, actually. But Suzuki, he walked. Till the very last day of construction. That day, he accepted a ride home. And where did he go? Yeah, I invited him. Why? Yeah, no, he was just such an oddball. I guess I kind of wanted to see where he lived. That's right, you said it's my last chance. You're not really? But ultimately, I dropped him off in the middle of nowhere. Kind of a mountainous area. Seemed deserted to me. Trying to keep it a secret. Oh? Yeah, I remember thinking what a weird place to get dropped off. But he just started wading through the overgrown weeds on his way up to the mountains. Why is the music so epic? Why does it sound like I'm installing a PC adventure game from 1998? Like Secret of Monkey Island or something? Yo, we got the Monkey Island soundtrack going. Yo. Can't wait to guy brush my threepwood. He just lives in the mountains? He's just a hermit? Somehow you expected he wore a mask all the time to hide a scar? I think he's just trying to hide his identity. People don't recognize him. Like, he lives in the mountains? Yo, I don't know, but I need to save this song for something. I don't know. If I ever make like a video about like something dramatic. It's like Deal or No Deal. Who wants to be a millionaire? Is that your final answer? I yelled out, what are you, a bear? I thought maybe he was gonna pick some veggies or berries or something. But it was almost dark. There's that, he's doing the thinking face again, like... Huh? Can you tell me where you dropped Suzuki off? Yeah, it's a place called Yamanba Pass. Yeah, man, Pass. It's like, hey, you want to go out to the bar tonight? Yeah, man, I'm a pass. Yamanba Pass. Kinda creepy sounding, right? Who would ever live in a place like that? I feel like we're about to meet him. Live there? Who would even go there in the first place? Do I go? Do I go? I feel like if I go now, I can't stop. No. Oh, but how? No, I feel like if whatever I find out now is gonna lead directly into the end of the game. I just had this hunch. I just had this feeling. I gotta call. No, that's it. Go, but I can't. I gotta end soon. Maybe I should have ended before talking to these guys. But I can't leave y'all just waiting. I don't know. But what if, okay. What if I get there and it's like chapter 12?
What if I just like try to go on chapter? But I just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit. It's Friday. Well, I'm streaming tomorrow too. In the morning. Well, at noon. Let's go. I couldn't not with the music going on. Hello? Final chapter. The truth. I can't. I'm sorry. It said final chapter. If that's what's happening right now, I have to leave it. I'm sorry. The music ended, so now I feel okay ending it. Oh, it's a cliffhanger, baby. Final chapter. We get to meet Makoto Kuze, Minoru Tsuzuki, maybe both. What is happening? I don't know. I really don't know. But the next time we play Emio the Smiling Man, I think it'll all come together. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, I feel so weird leaving off like this. But I can't. I have to. I have to leave it. I think we're gonna do it next week. It's I know it's a tease. I'm sorry. But you know, I blame the game more than anything, and it just so happened. Look at that. 11:49 p.m. I gotta get to sleep. I gotta get to bed. So what do we think is gonna be the best day for me to finish this? Maybe if we're close to the end of Smiling Man, we're close to the end of Crow Country, maybe we can do both in the same day next week? I'll figure it out. We'll play it by ear. We'll see what happens. For now, it's sleep time. Need to go to 2 a.m. Oh! Well, exactly. I'm just trying to keep you all responsible. Tell you what. You can go ahead and have a dream of what the ending of the game is. You report back to me, Condoriano, and then you tell me what the ending of the game is, and we'll see if you're right. And then we'll be like, whoa, you can get talked to by the game's writer in your dreams. You can come up with the real ending. It'll be so good. All right. That being said, we gotta call it for tonight. And for 10 more minutes, it is still Friday in California. I don't want to dream about Bagman. Well, do you want to dream about sexy dynamite construction worker? Maybe he's the sexy dynamite. Maybe he was the sexy dynamite all along. Friday, let's go. Dang, I fired and I missed, and I fired and I missed again. It's okay, you hit Minato Arisato over there. You hit Makoto, not Makoto Kuze, but Makoto Yuki. Oh yeah. So what you're telling me is I need to grow a beard like that guy. Dang, I'll try. Makoto Adobo. Yes, Makoto Kuze Adobo. Kuze Minato Arisato Yuki Adobo. Alright, y'all. It is about to be midnight. It is about to be time to go to sleep. I really want to finish this game, though. So, maybe Monday? Unless Monday's Crow Country? I'm not sure. Thanks for the tosses, Haru. Everybody. Oh! Come up with what you think might be the real answer. I guess right now is the time for me to theorize. So Makoto Kuze is going under the name Minoru Tsuzuki, but maybe he has amnesia. Maybe he's actually okay. What I found interesting is like, wait, did the other guy corroborate that it's Minoru Tsuzuki, or is he just like, oh yeah, that's Suzuki? Did he say he was Minoru? He might have been like, he got amnesia, then he got adopted by Suzuki, but for what reason, I have no idea. And then just, they've been living in the mountains this whole time to hide from the police for whatever. I don't know. Just the last name. Right. So, I don't think he's going under the name Minoru Suzuki. But who knows if he's going under the name Makoto Suzuki. I think he just got adopted. I don't know why he would. Like, the amnesia would explain why Junko would have seen him, but he just wouldn't admit that he's Makoto. Like, he's been living another life for 18 years. Right? So what caused that? What incident happened back then? And what is the actual legend of Emio the Smiling Man? There's just still so much we don't know, and it's only gonna make sense once we get told, like, at least one piece of information. And what does this have to do with Eisuke Sasaki's murder? I hate to say it, but I think Tsubasa Fukuyama might be innocent. I think he's just really guilt-stricken. So if that's the case, how did Sasaki die? Was it actually a suicide? Was the smiling man just trying to cheer him up? It's so weird. It's so weird. I don't know. We'll figure out the best way to the best time to play this game next week. But you really wanted to be the killer? No, I didn't. But like, who is? Is there a killer? Was it suicide? Was it just sad? I don't know. But this game is so intriguing. We'll play it next week, y'all. We'll play it next week. But for now, you all know the deal for real. Go ahead and come up with your own theories, and I'll come up with mine. Basachi was the best jump scare in the game. You can know it. Alright, you all know the deal for real. Thank you for being here, y'all. This game is so intriguing, and I love a good mystery, and we gotta get to the bottom of this. But we also gotta finish it because many other RPGs are coming out next week. So I will leave you with this. If you haven't already, follow me on Twitch to catch me live next time I finish this game. And I'll see you there. Links are in the chat for the social media. Copy these messages if you're raiding along. And if you're going to sleep, have a good night, day, whatever time it is. And stay clucky, y'all. Bye-bye.